Okay, happy Thursday. Here we are. Very excited to be playing a game that I know is not absolute dog shit. Last week's game was terrible. The undercover missions. I don't even remember the full title. That's how bad it was. Um, that said, the clip slash short slash reel that I uploaded has been doing pretty well compared to my other ones. So I guess it's good for something. Let's see how many. Let me check how it's doing. Okay, pretty good on YouTube anyway. Um, so that so that's pretty cool. Um, yes, I hand selected this one, Kathy Rain Director's Cut. I have played it before. I do know it's a good game, but I haven't played it in a while, so I don't remember anything about it other than it's called Kathy Rain and she has a motorcycle. So it's almost as if it was a new playthrough, but not quite. Let's see what else is going on today. Um, it was, funnily enough, by Catherine. It was raining earlier for like 2 seconds, but the sun was still out, so it was very weird vibe. Um, for a second, we were in like a severe thunderstorm warning, and it thundered once, but it seems like that's passed. I don't know. So I guess we'll see. If stream crashes, then that's why. um, oh yes. So well, let me just um quite the adventure today in I was running some errands before stream, that's why I'm a little bit late. Where I had to pick up a prescription at the pharmacy. So I carry an EpiPen, or excuse me, it's not an EpiPen, it is an auto injector of epinephrine, generic brand. Uh, and I had to pick it up because the ones that I've been, or pick up a new one because the ones that I've been carrying have been expired. Cake and Grats are coming first. So I went, I picked it up, super easy. Insurance covered it. It was $10. All's well and good. I get home, I'm looking at it. It's a new brand. Like, okay, I mean, it does the same thing as the other brand that I have, so it's probably fine. I open the box to see if there's any, like look at the paperwork and stuff, and it's like completely different. So let me grab the one that I pull that off so I don't dox myself. So this is the kind that I normally have, right? When you think of an EpiPen, you probably think of this. It's not right. They come in a set of two. They come in this little like connector. Comes in a clear plastic. Here, let me get the trainer out. Actually, hold on. That way I don't accidentally poke myself. This is the trainer. It has the gray cap, right? So you twist this part in the direction of the arrow, right? Okay. This is normally there's nothing in there right now. This is normally where the needle is, right? You take the blue part off, allows it to inject. I'm not showing you my thigh, but you take it and you push. You wait for the click and you hold it for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You leave it in. You call 911, right? That's how you use an EpiPen. Normally, you would do it in your thigh, and you can do it through your clothing. The little instructions on the trainer show the guy wearing pants, right? So this is what I'm used to. This looking one, clear plastic, pretty self-explanatory, right? The one that they gave me was like you have to remove the entire casing. You have to like pull it out, and there's like multiple steps, and it didn't come with a trainer, right? So I'm thinking I am probably autistic, and I don't like things are different. Also, I've never used it before, and an EpiPen is something that you don't just use. Like you don't just like randomly use it. You have to be, for my in my instance, in anaphylactic shock, and I don't think I want to be using a brand new EpiPen and being like, wait, let me get the box and look at the directions. Um, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna see if I can get the brand that I'm used to, which is Teva, right? I'm like, all right, I'm gonna call CVS. I call CVS. I Google the CVS that I picked up the prescription for. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna call. I'm gonna talk to the pharmacist, and I'm gonna ask, right? Because I don't know. I'm thinking like maybe it's a miss. Like I got a busted box and it didn't come with a trainer. I call. It's the like robot. Like, thank you for calling CVS Pharmacy. So I'm going through, and at every chance I can, I'm going, I want to talk to a pharmacist. I want to talk to a pharmacist. I want to talk to a pharmacist over and over and over and over and over. Eventually, they're finally like, okay. And they're like, you can leave a voicemail. I'm like, no, I'm not leaving a fucking voicemail. I'm talking to I'm going to talk to the pharmacist. So I'm like, maybe if I call again, and this time I'm a little more, for lack of a better word, belligerent on the phone, they'll put me through. No, again, it goes to voicemail. So I then Google CVS pharmacy customer service number, and I find the first one that I find is actually for like specialty pharmacy. I didn't realize until I called it and was talking to the person. She was like, I don't think this is something that we would cover as specialty. I think that's like the regular retail pharmacy. And so I'm like, oh, I think I dialed the wrong number. I'm sorry. Is there like who should I call? And also, is there a chance that I'm going to actually speak to a person? So she gave me two numbers, but it turns out that didn't matter because even though I didn't say anything on the voicemail, my 1 second voicemail garnered a callback from the CVS. So I explained the situation. There's no trainer. She's like, yeah, the generic brands don't come with trainers except for one brand. And so I'm like, okay, do you carry that one brand? And she's like, yes, just have your doctor like specify. And I straight up said, like, is that something I have to do or is that something you can do? Um, and she's like, oh, let me see. You have actually an old prescription for one. Let me see if I can refill it. I'm like, okay, that didn't answer my fucking question, but okay. So she was like, can you come today? So I got my preferred, my safe brand of EpiPen. Catherine, congrats on coming second. Paliki, I always keep saying speak to a representative. No, that's what I did too, and it didn't work. They've caught wise. Also, yes, Kate Mazing. Why would they make specs for an emergency aid? They do make EpiPens that talk. It'll say like, remove blue cap, place on thigh, inject firmly into thigh, hold for 10, and then it'll count for how long you have to hold it, and then it'll say like, please call emergency services. I had a student who had a talking EpiPen. It was pretty cool. Um, so yeah, I got my preferred brand of EpiPens. And my other thought was if somebody else has to give the EpiPen to me, I would like it to be something that they are somewhat familiar with. Have I trained my family in using an EpiPen? No. I showed my mom how to do it once. But to be honest, this setup is way more self-explanatory and what a lot of people are familiar with. The other one, it like kind of reminded me of the one from Pulp Fiction. I didn't take it out and take it apart to look at, but it was like remove the cap and then the needle is just out. It looked like in the picture, anyways, and was like, no, I'm not. I'm not doing that. This streamer. Okay, hold on. What am I allergic to? Great question. We don't know. It's they gave me, excuse me, the EpiPen out of an abundance of caution. Um, Vital. Oh, there was a way I did this, but I don't. Let me edit that real quick. Don't send that to the streamer next time. Thank you very much. But we think it's something in like fake citrus flavored things, but not everything, because I can still have Sprite and I can have lemon flavored alcohol. But some flavors of Fanta have triggered this reaction. Um, and it like my throat has never fully closed up, but I have had like tightness in my chest and it's been difficult to breathe. So it's good to have the EpiPen on hand just in case it ever does become full on anaphylactic shock. But I've even been to an allergist and did the blood test and they were like, I guess it's a good thing that my insurance covered it because I would have been fucking pissed if they were like, that'll be $5,000, please. Thank you very much. Um, Thank God I can still enjoy. Yes, thank God I was able to take my lemon drop shot on my birthday without going into anaphylactic shock. I did have to take it in 2 gulps because, uh, like this is technically this is a double, but like like a shot glass, it's like this wide. You can easily down it. This one would probably take me to so tall, but like a regular shot glass is about half the size, right? You could down it in one go. They gave it to me in this big fucking thing. There's a video of it somewhere. I should probably put it on like TikTok or something, but like of me like taking it and then I have to pause, swallow what's in my mouth, and take the rest because I can't chug. My gag reflex is too good. So I can't just swallow stuff. Um Yeah, let's see. How long are these good for? How long until I have to worry about them giving me the wrong? Okay, they expire in June of 2027. So I got some time. And then another thing about that, one more thing about the EpiPen. Um, my preferred CVS is in a Target. So I was like, my PCP said, if you bring the old EpiPens to the pharmacy, they can take them. So I took one of the two because I forgot to get the other one from my house before I left. I had the one that the one that I keep on me, keep that thing on me. And by thing, I mean EpiPen. I was like, can you take the old one? And she was like, the pharmacist was like, no, we don't have a disposal, but other CVS locations do. So I go to the next nearest CVS location. And I think CVS is the new DMV. There used to be, or there might still be, I haven't been to the DMV in a while, the long-standing joke that everybody who works at the DMV is super fucking rude. Well, in my experience, everybody that works at a CVS is super fucking rude. And they have this new thing where you sign in on like a touchscreen computer, you put in your name and your date of birth, and then they come over and help you. So they're like, just type in your information on the screen and walked away before I could say I'm not here to pick anything up. I'm here for a question. So I just stand at the counter, and they don't have a bell or anything, so I'm just like awkwardly standing there waiting for a pharmacy tech or someone to come up. And this girl comes up and she's like, "Have you tried putting your information on the screen?" And I was like, "Well, I'm not here to pick anything up. I'm here for a question." She was like, "Oh, can you go stand over there?" I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? The amount of time you're micromanaging where I stand is taking longer than me. It's a yes or no fucking question. She's like, is it about a medication? I'm like, it's a question. I should have just said, do you have a disposal? But instead, I was, waiting to be prompted. Okay, what is your question? They didn't have one either. So I went to a third CVS location. Finally, This one, they recently remodeled. I hadn't been in there in a while. They remodeled it. They had like 2 pickup windows, they had a drop off window, and like a consult window. So I went up to the consult window, and that's also where the woman wearing the lab coat was. And as a experienced vet of going to pharmacies, I know that the person with the lab coat is the actual pharmacist. Everybody else just has scrubs on. So I'm dealing with the head honcho, and I'm like, "Do you have a disposal? And can I give you my expired EpiPen?" She's like, and turns around and asks someone else, "Do we have something?" And she's like, "Yeah, we have a disposal," and hands her the key. Super easy. She walks me over to the disposal thing. It looks like uh one of those donation bins where you pull the thing open, and a little drawer comes out, and you put the thing in the drawer and you close it. Put my EpiPen in, and it's all good. Finally. So that's why I was late, because I was late because I was picking up the preferred brand of EpiPen. All of the other stuff happened with enough time. Like, I could have been on time if they had just given me the right fucking brand in the first place. My nightmare as an autistic person, honestly. My CVS literally had a cardboard disposal box, super secure. I didn't even know that they had disposal boxes because the pharmacist at where I picked up the EpiPens and my other medications said that they have a Sharps disposal box. And I'm thinking, if this thing was not so fucking chunky, I could just go into the Walmart bathroom and throw it into that Sharps disposal box. But that one has a super skinny opening, so you don't stick your hand in to try and get a needle. So, so that's that. Um, Also, yesterday I had an appointment with my new PCP. It was great. That's why I have a new EpiPen, because I asked her, "Do I need to get new ones?" And she said, "Yeah, you probably should. Expired ones work technically, but it's better if you have something else. You should really only use expired ones if they're the only ones you have." So actually, she's the one that said, yeah, she's the one that said CVS, so the pharmacist should take the expired ones. So she puts in the refills, and I ask about getting an evaluation assessment for the TISM. And she was like, "Oh, let me put in that referral right now." And I was like, "Hell yeah!" My previous PCP was like, "I mean, I could put in a referral, but you'd have to pay thousands of dollars and wait multiple years for an opening," and was very trying to talk me out of it. She right away was like, "Why do you think you like just?" She's like, "I'll put in the referral, but just out of curiosity, um, I should clip the EpiPen story and send it to her and be like, 'This is why I want. This is why I should have one. Like, this is why I need an evaluation because a normal person wouldn't do that." Um, and she gives me the phone number. She says, "I sent in the referral right now. Kelsey, thank you for the 11 months. Um, and call in the morning or call within the next couple of days when the referral goes through." So I was like, "I'm gonna call today and just get it out of the way because I will forget otherwise." I call, and they're like, "Oh, actually, we don't do neuropsych evaluations anymore." I'm like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me!" Congrats on coming third, Kelsey. So I had to send a message to the doctor on my chart, like, "Hey, can you send the referral somewhere else? They said they don't do it anymore." It was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, like, really? So that's my let's see, what anything else happened to me today. Well, I've been having this long-standing issue where on my health insurance, like on the patient portal, it doesn't show my doctor or my PCP like at all. And I've called them to say, like, "Hey, it says that there's nobody on my care team." The woman was very nice, and she was like, "Well, on our end it says it." um and that's about where the niceties stopped, because she was basically like, "Okay, you have to submit a trouble ticket to IT and they can like fix it for you." And I'm like, "Oh, so it's never going to get fixed. That's the problem. Okay, it's never going to get fixed." Sure enough, oh, it's not even on my chart, Taliki. This is on the website for my health insurance. Like, I go on healthinsurance.com and log in there. Nothing to do with my chart. My chart is for the most part accurate, but I get an email today from the like. Hold on, let me pull it up and I can maybe not read it verbatim, but I can at least read a little bit of it. Just wanted to let you know we are still looking into this issue/inquiry. We appreciate your patience. I have noticed that I can't stop. That I have the ability to manually add someone, and I'm wondering if maybe I can just do it that way. But also, I'm sorry, but I shouldn't have to manually add my own doctor. I already had to call them to swap it over, and swapping PCPs was already a fucking nightmare. The least you can do is make it so that when I look at the website, it says my new PCP's name. So that's what I'm going through today. Um, but honestly, I'd rather go through that than play. Um, I don't know, fucking submarine game. I already forget what it is. So that can get. That fuck ass game, exactly. Oh, I do have a new. Okay, let's see if it works. I did the thing where you refresh, mix it up.
Damn.
And then also.
Damn.
So if you say damn or damn, it plays a sound clip of the girl from the fuck ass game.
Damn.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Kelsey. Um, commands. Let's see. Any other that I added? I think if I turn the maybe if I turn the cooldown off. Okay, we're gonna see if this works. I was having trouble adding it yesterday. Okay, it works. So, for reference, there was actually let me pull it up. Capture a clip the other day I added of me eating the popsicle from the mermaid mask, not mermaid man, mermaid mask stream. And on YouTube, this is a comment that I got on that particular clip of me slurping on the popsicle crazy style. That's not even an innuendo. I was literally eating a popsicle and I was going hard on it. And the guy says, "Thanks, man. Finally finished." And the recommended replies were so funny, and that's where no problem comes from. Also, enjoy and glad I could help is fucking crazy. So that's that. A far cry from this comment. We started from the bottom, right, and now we're here. So there was also a comment on my most recent
Damn.
Uh, short, which is me losing my mind over a puzzle early on in the game, in the submarine game we played last week, um, which was not sexual or hateful in any way. Um, what does it say? It says, "Of course, it makes sense. Just put the glove on the door handle." LMAO. Completely normal comment to put on a short. Shout out to clicked away. Just underscore Dan01. Thank you for the new subscription on YouTube. I don't know why I said it like that. New sub on YouTube. Profile picture is the potion seller man. The iconic viral video, "Potion seller, I require your strongest potions. You can't handle my strongest potions." You know, like that video. Love that video. Great reference. Elite ball knowledge, as the kids say. Um, yes, my potions are too strong for you, traveler. Exactly. Um, let's see. Okay, I think that's all that's going on in my personal life right now. We do have. I had to break out the post-it notes. One of these days, I'll remember to or not manually track it. Oh no, you've gotten my husband started on that bit now. So I believe right now, let me double check Stream Manager. Um, we are last week. Yes. Uh, we are 2 subs into our sub goal. Ignore the sub goal where it says new sub emote. Like, yeah, but I'm not like paying attention to that. I don't know how to. I know how to turn that off, but I forgot about it until I started going live, and I'm not going to turn it off right now. We have a sub goal of, I think I said 25 last time, where if we get to 25 subs, which I will try to be streaming a little more than once a week to make that feasible, we'll be playing a childhood games marathon where I do a longer stream where I play games that were pivotal to my childhood development or lack thereof, depending on your stance on kids playing video games. So we are 2 out of 25 way there. And then if we get to 35, I will tell the story of someone who internet stalked me, and it was very creepy. Um, Surprisingly, that story is only a year old. It's not even that old. It's crazy to think. It feels like it was a lifetime ago, but it was maybe a little more than a year ago. Anyway, with all that business out of the way, I think it's time we get into the Kathy Rain of it all. Hold on, let me put these. I'm going to put these away so I don't forget them. There we go. All right. Big game screen. Here we are. Kathy Rain. Director's Cut. Like I said at the very beginning, I have played this game before, but it has been a while, so I don't really remember anything about it. For my mental well-being, I'm going to turn the music down a little bit, and I'm going to turn the speech up a little bit. That's good. Effects volume, we'll keep that in the middle. No speech timeout, wait for button. No, we're going to let the speech go. We can always turn that on later. Okay, here we go, new game.
Hey, you.
Hey. Oh, man. Oh, God, this is so comfy. I'm just gonna lie here and suffocate on my own vomit now.
I had a thing I wanted to tell you.
Uh-huh. This room sure looks different when it's spinning.
So, I was browsing through the used book ads in the paper when I...
Listen, Eileen, I'm totally excited about books right now, but...
Wait, hear me out! So, I noticed this article about a war veteran from Conwell Springs who just died. I remembered that you used to live there and everything, and...
Oh, how I wish for joyful, blissful sleep.
And get this! His name was Joseph. Joseph Rain.
What did you just say?
You knew him, right? I knew it! I knew you'd know him.
Sorry, I have to pause for a second for this spam text that I just got. So, yeah. Wait, let me make sure it doesn't have any personal information that would dox. It would not. Friend, I'm shocked. Brian Shortsleeve just promised that if he were governor, he would sign Maura Healey's extreme, disgusting late-term abortion bill. Brian would sign a bill allowing abortion until the moment of birth. This is barbaric. Brian should be ashamed. He should never be allowed to run in a Republican primary again. Brian Shortsleeve is not just a rhino, which is Republican in name only, in case you didn't know. He's an extreme, radical, liberal, pro-abortionist. Shame on him. Stop equals end. Now, let me make one thing clear. That is a load of horse shit. And I don't know why I'm getting that text. I am not a Republican. I don't know how they got my number. So, actually, it came with a picture, too. Let me see what the picture says. Short Sleeve campaign responds to prioritizing Patient Access to Care Act signing. This is from August. This is an article from August 10th, so they're 3 days late. The Short Sleeve campaign released the following statement Monday, reacting to Governor Maura Healey signing the Prioritizing Patient Access to Care Act. Brian Shortsleeve has been clear throughout this campaign that he is pro-choice and believes these deeply personal decisions should be made between a woman and her doctor, said campaign spokesperson Pat Nestor. This legislation is largely consistent with protections already established under current Massachusetts law, and as governor, Brian would sign it. So, I mean, good for him. So that's how things are going in the gubernatorial race in the state of Massachusetts. Anyway. I'm gonna stop there before things get too political. But that's an interesting text that I just got. All right, Meg says, "Girl, why are you so happy about telling her that her relative just died?" She is weirdly like about that. She was weirdly into that. Hello, personal style. Let's see. I think we're just gonna.
Yeah, was my grandfather. Hey, wait a minute. I never told you where I grew up.
Oh, well, I might have sort of looked you up.
That is not cool, Eileen. Seriously.
I just couldn't help myself.
Well, one of these days you're gonna help yourself to a restraining order. I'm just telling you this as a friend.
I know. Well, anyway, you should know that the funeral is tomorrow.
Okay.
Are you gonna go?
I don't know. Good night, Eileen.
Thank you for the 10 months, Luce.
These pretzels
Good night,
Thank you for the
Kathy.
hydrate.
are making me thirsty.
September 25th, 1995. One.
Oh, God, make it stop.
Use the left mouse button to walk and interact with objects.
Looks like Eileen left a note for me here.
This is
Hi,
a
Kat,
good game.
since it's
Liz,
such
I
a
do
long
like it.
drive, I set the alarm so you won't miss the funeral. Thank me later, E. I'm so getting a new roommate. Well, I guess I should get going. I'm late enough as it is.
Are you done talking? Can I go now? Can I speak now? Okay, yes. Yes, I remember enjoying this game when I played it for the first time too. Back in like 2021, 2020-ish. I'm excited to play the sequel, but I want to get through the first
These
one.
pretzels
Turtle, thank you for the hydrate.
are making me thirsty.
So let's take a look around the room before we go anywhere. Let's move her out of the way. So right off the bat, we have a Titanic poster over here. And we have a Pulp Fiction poster under the mouse icon. Now, those are the only two posters that I immediately recognize. This is in... Now, wait a minute. Why does she have a Titanic poster? Hold on. Now, wait a minute. Okay. Okay, the autism is coming out now. It's 1995. She should not have a Titanic poster because Titanic did not come out until 1997. Let's see if she has anything to say about that.
That movie's not out yet. It's a promo poster Eileen got for being an extra. She tells everyone who walks in here the same joke. Spoiler alert, the boat sinks.
Spoiler alert, the boat sinks.
Damn.
The dam is gonna make me laugh every time. Um, I mean, that's cool that they explained that. Let's see what other
I'm
posters.
fairly sure it's about some guy who falls in love with his golden retriever.
Oh,
I think that movie is about a girl and a boy who hate each other at first and then they fall in love for no reason at all.
Hello, Rabbit.
Oh, wait. That's every romantic comedy ever.
Like, clearly, these are supposed to be actual movies, but I think my movie knowledge is maybe not good enough. The boat sinks by immersion. No, yeah. Spoiler alert! It's gonna come on 2 VHS tapes because it's so fucking long. Let's see.
Just some random band poster.
Okay, so that's not a movie at all.
The
actually.
Thing. One of my favorite horror movies.
Okay, so that doesn't really help us either. It's not as long as Gone with the Wind. Gone with the Wind, yeah, that's a long one. I hear that It's a Wonderful Life is also a very long one. I have not seen either, so I wouldn't. Let's look at her schedule. She's got to go.
Eileen's schedule. There's a note for today. Set alarm clock for Kathy. Can't have her miss the funeral. Honestly, she can believe in what she wants as long as she doesn't try to shove it down my throat.
Oh, shove it down my throat like the text that I got earlier. Also, it is interesting that they have the bunked bed set up. Like, it looks like you could put a mattress on top, but they use it as storage. Hello, KB. It doesn't, like, I've never considered doing that, but also, at least where I went to college, the bed, if you wanted to bunk your bed, you had to put your roommate's bed on top of your own bed, or vice versa. Like, there was nothing that you could put up there to make it storage. Hi, Robin. Enjoy your lurk. Seems like a cool idea, but you would have to do a little finagling. Say bunk again? No. Can we snoop in her suitcase?
Eileen's girly suitcase. There's a sticker on it with her full name. Eileen Mildred Summers. Mildred. Oh my god, I'm gonna get her for that. I wish I could wrap up that fact and save it for Christmas. Makeup check, hair check, horrible mood, and contempt for humanity check.
It's just like Nancy. She says check a lot. I want to know what this... Is this another cross hanging from her mirror? Oh, you can't see it because the chat's on the way. Hold on. Okay, chat's gonna go off the screen for just 1 second. Okay, don't freak out. Okay. See right here? Hanging under the mirror, this green thing? It's either a cross or a big T for tasty. Alright, we're back. Alright, there you go. Like other...
My
Take the
electric guitar. Got it cheap from a lesbian I met at a concert. Helped me get rid of my last 2 roommates.
What? What? No, this is what I mean when I say I do not remember anything about this game. Wait, I need to listen to that again.
My electric guitar. Got it cheap from a lesbian I met at a concert. Helped me get rid of my last 2 roommates.
Okay. Got it from a lesbian. Also, it looks like they only have 1 desk in the room, which is interesting. Why would you, like, unless they... Yeah, they have like a really extra long desk. And also only 1 closet. I'm assuming this is meant to be like shelving against the wall, unless this is Kathy's closet, but there's no door on it. I don't know. It's an interesting. This is also a very wide dorm room. Like, this is big for a dorm. Big.
Our room phone. It's got an external line. I don't need to make any calls right now.
Okay, fine. Guess we're going to the funeral then. There is... Pretty sure there's a way you can change... God, really?
Ugh, just my luck.
I'm pretty sure
Hello,
there's a way that you
princess.
can make the motorcycle look different.
Do you know why I pulled you over, ma'am?
Let me get this. I started cleaning and now I don't want to continue, but I have to. Well, if you get the cleaning done, then you can sit and enjoy me, my stream, without having to worry about continuing cleaning. Just a thought. That's my 2 cents. Or alternately, you could like chunk it, like you do one cleaning task, like I don't know what you have to do. Like take out empty the garbages and put new trash bags in them, and you take a little break. And then you clean the counters, and then you take a little break. And then you, I don't know, do X, Y, and Z, sweep up the floor, and then take a break. And then you do something, I don't know what you have to do for cleaning, but like you do it like one task at a time and take a little micro break in between. It would take longer to finish, but it would maybe break up the monotony of just cleaning for hours and hours straight with no break. Okay, let me get the timer for the fedora. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Personal Style, for redeeming Moady. We have been pulled over by a traffic cop. It looks like his mustache is drawn on with a Sharpie. 1 pixel wide mustache. You need directions to the nearest donut shop. Gotta be to compliment driving. That ticket. I'm gonna do the donut shop one.
You need directions to the nearest donut shop?
Trying to be a smartass, ma'am? Nobody likes a smartass.
Yeah,
You
and
know how
all
fast
cops are
you were going?
bastards, so
Yes.
who really cares? You don't like me
Yeah.
being a smartass or not?
Yes, sir?
A smartass playing dumb. Aren't you just a perfect blend of obnoxious?
I guess so. Look, I'm really sorry, officer. I'm in a huge hurry to this thing, and the road has been empty for miles. You know how it is.
Well, what I do know is that the speed limit here is 65. I clocked you at 77. You're getting a ticket.
Oh, to the movies? I prefer horror flicks.
Regular comedian, huh? Don't quit your day job.
At least they were realistic when he is giving her a ticket over 10 miles per hour over the speed limit. There's an old saying, 9 you'll find, 10 you'll mind, where if you're on a highway and you go 9 miles over the speed limit, they probably won't give you a ticket. But if you're going 10 or more,
Well,
They
here we
probably
are
will.
after a 40-minute drive and a harebrained speeding ticket.
Kathy, you know you can contest
God,
the
I
speeding
really need a
ticket, right?
smoke. Does anyone object?
Right? Like, you can go
Guess
to
not.
court and contest it.
Dead people rule.
This is before cameras and the pictures and radar and stuff like. Well, radar probably exists. This is before speed trap cameras were a big deal. So it's really your word against the cops. And more often than not, the cop doesn't want to go to court either. So if you go and contest it, there's a pretty good chance that you won't have to pay the ticket. Just saying. That's just my 2 cents. Oh, we have a tape. I'm not speaking from experience.
You're gathered here today to honor a person of great integrity,
It's what I've
a
heard.
pillar of the community, and a decorated war hero. His name was Joseph Irving Rain. We all remember his warm heart, his compassion, and his eagerness to help others. His passing, while our loss, is surely heaven's gain.
Why is Dog the Bounty Hunter?
Now we
at the
entrust
funeral?
our brother Joseph to God's mercy. We commit his body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. In sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ,
Excuse
who
me.
will transform our frail bodies so that they may be conformed to his glorious body, who died, was buried, and rose again for us. To him be glory forever. Amen.
Now, okay. This is a crazy question to ask while wearing the fedora. I thought Jesus was not buried. I thought that
Oh,
they...
Kathy, you big baby. Just talk to her.
Thank you. I thought that he was he was away. Not no. They put him in the tomb and then he was gone before they could bury him. I thought that was the whole thing. A couple of times I played an Easter service and there was the absolute banger of a hymn called "The Stone Has Rolled Away," and it was very catchy. And to this day, my friend and I like to sing it to each other because it's so fun. He was put in the tomb, and the stone was rolled in from the tomb, was buried. But if it's a tomb, then he wasn't buried because tombs are it's okay. That sounds like semantics. Maybe we just leave it at that. And I'm warning things today while wearing my fedora. Jesus was buried and got bored, so he left. They weren't going to bury him. Someone gave him their tomb instead. All burial rituals performed was placed in the tomb. Okay. The stone was not movable, so kind of buried. Okay. I understand now. Thank you for enlightening me, Princess Turtle and Princess Pius and Princess Loose and someone quip that for Bud's assessment. Okay. The tomb was okay. All right. So he wasn't buried, but he was buried. For all intents and purposes, he was buried, but he was not they didn't dig a hole and put him. Okay. I understand. We're going to talk to Mrs. Wayne.
Excuse me?
Thank you, personal
Mrs.
style.
Rain?
Have we met, Anna? You look strangely familiar.
It's me. It's Catherine.
Catherine, who?
You don't recognize me? I guess it's been a while. I might be a bit taller than you remember me.
Kathy? Bless my soul. Look at you, all grown up. Oh, how I wish Joseph could see you now, finally coming home.
Let's hope he can.
Well, he's dead, so...
Wherever he is.
A comforting thought, dear. Lord, how long has it been? 10 years? 15?
15 sounds about right. I was 6 when Mom took me away.
Goodness, we have some catching up to do then. I want to know everything. Listen, I'm not quite ready to leave yet, but why don't you join me at the house in half an hour?
Sure, I'd love to. I passed it on my way here. It shouldn't be too hard to find.
I'll see you soon then. I'm so glad you found your way back home. I can't wait for us to have a chance to talk.
Same here. See you in a bit.
I click out of it, and of course the pause menu. I can't even discreetly check my Discord notifications while streaming. Damn, this game is calling me out. Just making sure it was nothing emergent, and it was not. So, anyway. That's why it was such a shock when Mary Magdalene comes to the tomb and finds the stone rolled aside and the tomb empty. Okay. Heathcliff, it's me, Kathy. I've come home. Heathcliff, let me in the window. I definitely won't cause you to go insane. Alright.
Rest in peace, Grandpa.
Can we
I wish
climb in
things
it?
could have been different. Rest in peace.
No. Let's see what we have in our inventory. We have a notebook, a stun gun, a pack of cigarettes, and a Zippo lighter that says BH.
My trusty Zippo. The only thing my deadbeat dad left me. There's a crude inscription, BH, which is a mystery to me.
BH stands for Be Horny. Will do. I was gonna say Butt Hairy, but Be Horny is better. Oi mistas, oi sisters, oi daystas, I am lurking. Hello Des. Oi Des. Butthole. Yes, please, I'll have some.
My smoke's about a half a pack. Started when I was 12 and never looked back. Pretty much the only thing keeping me sane.
It looks like the brand of cigarette says Barrett. Barrett. Also, they have a red filter. I can't put the mouse over it because then it'll say pack of cigarettes. But like, nope, that makes it go away. Never mind. The filter on the I'm pointing like you can see my finger. Under here, see the bottom of that, right? That's the filter. It's red. Normally they're like yellowy. So that's an interesting like unique aspect of the cigarette. Do I like cigarettes? No, but both my parents smoked, so I do have a level of familiarity with them. I personally cannot stand the smell of them, so I do not participate.
I'll write down clues in this as I find them.
Okay, so we can't look at it.
I'll write down clues in this as I find them.
So I guess we'll just talk to this. We'll talk to the priest.
You don't want to get me started. Let's just say me and the humble servants of God have a history of not getting along.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thanks.
If you wish to find God, the Church of the Holy Trinity is always open to you.
Is that so?
Here, have a brochure. It's never too late to turn away from a path of sin.
A brochure? Is he a Jehovah's Witness? I've never known other church or denominations to hand out brochures. Especially at a funeral. That's kind of what, like, if you had a brochure, like, maybe in the front of the church so you could take one, but at a funeral is kind of fucking wild. They do big time? Okay. What makes you sure you're not familiar with the concept of love cut? Okay, the one thing I do remember one of the few things I remember from this game, I keep saying I only remember one thing, but I think I remember a couple, is that, like, all of the options in this dialogue are, like, incredibly mean. And you can't just be like, I'm all set, but thanks. You have to be like, and what makes you so sure I'm on a simple path, Father? Wouldn't you say that prejudice is but a small step from the 7 big ones? Or, you're not familiar with the concept of lost cause, are you? Or, no sin, but what am I supposed to do for fun? Like, she is just too sassy for her own good. Usually not at funerals in my experience, though. There they may just be on the wall passively, but they're going to bring it up during the ceremony. Okay, like, I get the mentioning of it and being like, oh, if you're shopping for a church, like, we're accepting new parishioners or whatever. Like, that I kind of understand, but being like, so sorry your grandma died. Here, have a brochure. Hello, Zed. Studying in need of background noise. Well, there's plenty of noise coming from my mouth. I got a lot to say. Buddy must be an Episcopalian priest because I don't know a single Catholic priest who would do that at a funeral. Sorry your grandma died. Here, have a joint. That I would take. If someone offered me a joint at a funeral, I would probably take that. We'll just do this one.
No sin. But what am I supposed to do for fun?
Behind those words is a deep wound, a desire to belong. If you let him, Christ can fill that void.
Oh, can he?
Oh, please don't make Christ fill my void. I'm totally not up for that.
The crude facade of a lost soul. I'll pray for you. I wish you comfort in this time of grief.
He's also, like, really judgmental. Like, outwardly judgmental. Like, you can keep those thoughts inside your head. Like, you can just say, like, I'll pray for you in your time of grief. You don't have to be like, you're clearly hurt and damaged on the inside. Oh, this is how... Okay. Bike selection. Here we go, okay. I knew you could change the way the bike looked. Rat. Fiery. Shocker. Veteran. Outlaw. Classic. And the helmet changes, too. Our priest runs a pipe cigar club at our parish called Holy Smokes, where they get together and smoke and talk theology. That does sound like a cool priest. Grew up Southern Baptist, was a far cry from Episcopal or Pentecostal. Pentecostal for sure. I grew up stupid and stayed that way. Now, Rabbit. Now, Rabbit, don't talk about my friend like that. But same, I also grew up stupid and never changed. I'm gonna go with this one, this blue one. I think it's cool. We might change it later, but for now we'll go with the electric. One. Your friend Rabbit is a stupid, dumb beyond. All right, let's go to the Rain residence.
Grandma, anybody home?
Suddenly it's raining. Just like the name of the game. Kathy Rain, and it's raining. It's all connected.
A mere single pair of boots on display. Boy, do we live in different worlds.
Boots. That's my ego boost.
Cute red horse. It's some old Swedish thing, I think. This paint looks fresh. Grandma must have had this restored recently.
Okay, can we dig
Nice
through the
black
pockets?
leather coat. Right up my alley.
Okay, we can't dig through the pockets. Okay.
Dog fighting. Grandpa used to love that stuff. Some kind of winter forest scene. I've always wondered if it's supposed to be Conwell Woods or not.
Imagine Kathy in Heavy Rain. Hold on, I'm imagining. Hold on. If Kathy Rain were in Heavy Rain, I think that the mystery of the origami killer would get solved in about 20 minutes. She'd probably get that shit solved. Let's see. My friend Rabbit is a hot, funny, kind person, period. Lulu is a very clever and intelligent bird. It was literally super cool. Also super theologically sound, so he's not just a cool priest, but knowledgeable. Love that. Are you ready for this? Starts playing. Hello, Casey. Kathy. Oh, Kathy Rain. Some stay dry while others feel the pain. Kathy Rain. All right, let's look at these other photos.
A wedding photo from when my grandparents married. They look younger than I am now. Things have sure changed.
Okay, great.
It's a photo of this very farm from way back. It says June 12, 1910 in the corner.
Okay.
A small table lamp. An old wheelchair. Not too dusty. Grandpa must have used it towards the end.
Look at the phone book. I don't know what song that is. How do you not know Chocolate Rain, Turtle? Chocolate Rain is me after eating the Taylor Farms lettuce. Hello! I really should get a sound for the soundboard. All I have is this. That's all I have.
I don't have anything to search for yet.
Okay. It won't let me free dial. What the hell? I can't call 911. Game is restrictive. 0 out of 10. Okay, maybe she's in the living room. Absolutely perfect note.
Oh, hello, dear. I was just wondering what took you so long.
Dropping in.
Sorry, I
before
couldn't
go to eat
resist
my
taking
weight
that
in
old wheelchair for a
tamales. Have
spin.
great rain, I mean stream. Enjoy the
don't
tamales.
give me that
Kelsey.
look. I
sounds
put it
good.
back.
You haven't changed one bit. Always kidding around, just like when you were little. Come have a seat. We have so
Didn't
much to
listen
talk
to anything
about.
but Christian contemporary until like 2012. Okay, so hold on, Grandma, hold on. So what I'm hearing is on the Ghost Dogs trip we need to play Chocolate Rain for you. Actually, we're gonna have to show you all of the viral YouTube videos. I'm talking Chocolate Rain. I'm talking Shoes. Those are really the only two I can think of right now. Yeah, there are probably other ones that exist, but Shoes and Chocolate Rain especially. Shoes. Let's get some Shoes. That's a great one.
Tell me about your life in the city.
Oh, there's not much to tell. I'm going
Oh,
to school
no,
for
no.
journalism. It's my second year. I ride a motorcycle in case you missed it there out front.
Ah,
Why is she
that's right.
flexing on her grandma like
Just
that?
like your father.
Yeah, I suppose.
I must ask, have you heard anything from your father? Anything at all?
No, nothing since he bailed way back then.
I expected as much. He disappeared without a trace. No matter, that's ancient history. How's Sharon then?
Ride a motorcycle in case your old, aging, decrepit ass missed that. In case you got fucking cataracts, Grandma. Okay. Tell the truth or avoid the subject. We're gonna tell the truth.
Mom is... I had her committed to a place where she could get some real help. I just couldn't take it anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. In spite of everything that happened when she took you away.
Forgot about
Yeah,
that.
about that. I'm sorry I didn't visit sooner, Grandma. Mom, she told me all these horrible lies about you and Grandpa. When I was old enough to understand what she was doing, I felt like it was much too late.
It wasn't your fault, dear. You were a child. I'm just happy that you're here now.
Me too. So, what about you? How have you been doing all these years?
I've been lonely ever since the accident. There's no denying that.
What accident?
Goodness gracious. Of course you don't know. She took you away before it all happened.
Don't know what.
I will never forget that dreadful day. August 16th, 1981.
Damn it.
It was
okay,
the middle
wait, pause. Grandma, I'm gonna let you finish. We are so close. We are only 3 days away from it being the anniversary of the accident. So mark your calendars for August 16th. I think it's also... Hold on, let me look it up. While I'm tabbed out of the game, I'm gonna look it up. Yes, and we are only 4 days away from the anniversary of Deirdre Shannon getting a speeding ticket. I knew it was coming up. So that would be Monday, next Monday, the 17th. For all of you who celebrate. Are we mourning celebrating on Sunday? So I think maybe we're mourning on Sunday, but then we're celebrating on Monday.
These pretzels
Casey, thank you for the hydrate.
are making me thirsty.
Okay. How much of this game are we going to get done? I don't know. I got a lot to say, so we'll find out.
The night when Sheriff Truman knocked on our
Excuse me.
door. He had Joseph with him. I couldn't even recognize Joseph at first, all dirty and wet with an awful blank stare on his
Listening to
face,
Power Ballads
like
at the
his
party on
soul had been
Monday.
ripped from his body. Since that day, he never spoke a word, forever confined to that blasted wheelchair.
Really? For all this time? I had no idea.
For 14
The
years, he
pain
was in the
a
wheelchair.
shock to all of us.
That's horrible,
Basically
Grandma. I'm
catatonic.
so sorry.
Thank you, dear.
Okay. Can we... Hey, Grandma.
I don't want to show her that. She'll just start worrying
I don't
about
want to
me.
see that.
I don't want to show her that. She'll just start worrying about me. I don't want to show her that. What do you think about this church, Grandma?
They seem harmless to me, but they can be a bit pushy at times.
Huh, you could say that. Handing out pamphlets at funerals is in pretty bad taste.
Awfully strange behavior for a priest, I'll give you that.
Okay.
Why do you think Grandpa suddenly left that night in 81?
I haven't the faintest idea. He acted very peculiar not long before it happened, disappearing for hours at a time. At first, I even suspected he was having an affair. When I asked him about it, he just said he was chasing old demons. Must have had something to do with the war.
Grandpa was cruising. Oh my god, Grandpa was cruising. PTSD, what did the doctors say? What about the police? I'm assuming because it says back, we can ask like multiple things, so we're just gonna go in order.
Maybe it was post-traumatic stress disorder? Grandpa always had a hard time showing weakness.
I don't know, dear. I'm just speculating. I didn't think too much of it at the time. Joseph was a man of few words. I'm sure he just didn't wish to burden me with it, whatever it was.
Yeah, we can ask. I also like this living room setup, the furniture, like the leather furniture. I really like it. I would have a living room that's set up like it's the decanter with the whiskey. I'm assuming it's whiskey. It could be like cognac or scotch, but the decanter with the glasses is nice. The little china cabinet over here, very nice setup, very cozy, very nice.
What did the doctors have to say about Grandpa's condition?
Persistent vegetative state. That's what they call it. I've heard it all by now. One doctor said it was a stroke. Another claimed it was a seizure. The third hack tried to sell it off as a severe infection. It's all a load of tripe. I had an MRI performed on Joseph. It's one of those state-of-the-art head scans.
Yeah, I've heard of
I
them.
know what that is, Grandma.
Yes, well, according to the scan, his brain was completely intact.
Oh,
They thought it was a technical problem at the time, some kind of glitch, but the result was the same after 3 different scans on
Intact,
3
you
different
say?
machines. Eventually, they had to confess that they simply had no credible explanation for the state he was in.
And this injury just happened to occur on the very same night he mysteriously disappears?
Indeed. I refuse to believe it was a coincidence.
we get a put a 1 in chat if you've got an intact brain. I'm just trying to see how common that is, because I don't think mine is. Yeah, 0. I don't think mine is. 6, 7. 9. Well, the color combo with Rabbit and Turtle and Zed and Paliki is a nice color profile. The green and the blue and the purpley gray.
What did Sheriff Truman have to say about the matter?
Not much. He said they simply found Joseph in that condition on the outskirts of town. The sheriff was convinced there was some kind of foul play involved, but the investigation turned up nothing. He later said that he was sorry, but that he was forced to close the case.
You know, I could try to find out more about this.
You're welcome to try, dear. Some kind of closure would mean the world to me.
Okay, I think I'll head over to the sheriff's station for a little chat then. Would be nice to witness police doing some actual police service for once.
Sure, you go ahead. Let me know if I can be of any more help.
Now, imagine if the grandma was like, no, and Kathy was like, yeah, you're right, and then the game just ended there. It's a 10-minute long game. That's it.
See you later, Grams.
Take care, dear.
I used to love digging through those
Excuse
drawers
me.
when I was a kid, looking for coins, buttons, and trinkets.
The most realistic detective game. Angel
Grandma
figures.
always had a penchant for little angel figurines like these. I bet E would love them.
Oh my god, what are those things called? They're the cherished memories. They're those little figurines that like old people collect, and they have the like this. They make like the snow babies, and they have one for like every different occasion. Precious moments. Thank you. When I was in college, one of the religion classes I took was about it was called like beauty, arts, and religion. And I don't remember a whole lot about that class, but I do remember the professor was talking about precious moments. I think we might have been talking about iconography. It was a weird class. At one point, he was talking about the Piss Jesus art installation where the guy put the little, like the crucifix in the jar of piss. I don't think that was the same lecture, but we were talking about the precious moments thing, and one of the assignments was to go on the website and like look at the stuff. It was very weird. The professor was pretty cool, though. At one point he got mad at us because we were like, oh, we couldn't do the reading, and he was like, well, you were supposed to have one of these books, and we like pulled up the textbook list for the class and was like, these are the books that you had us get, and he was like, oh, teehee, my bad. Instead of making us go and buy the book, though, he did just take those readings off of the syllabus, so that was pretty cool of him. He was pretty cool about that. Anyway, let's go visit the sheriff. Okay, is nobody gonna greet us? Whatever happened to good fucking customer service? When I walk into my police station, my local sheriff's office, I demand to be greeted.
Hey, Sheriff, what's the deal with that bum?
What bum?
The one in the cell.
What bum?
Oh, I
The
thought
one
it was
bum.
with you.
Well, shit.
Yeah, no, exactly, Rickman. Okay, let's look at the picture.
A bunch of cops lining up for a photo.
Perfect.
Land of the free.
That's exactly what I wanted. I didn't want a closer look or anything.
Various notices and a wanted poster.
Oh, okay. The window and him going back and forth, I'm remembering. I think there's something involving the timing of that. I don't think I have to deal with it right now, but...
Hi.
Hello.
Do
Okay.
I have to commit a crime to get your attention? Because I seriously will.
That's correct.
Ma'am, I'm really quite busy at the moment. Hey, wait. I know you.
I'm pretty sure you don't.
Yes, I do. You're Kathy. Kathy Rain.
My reputation precedes me, in a kind of but not totally creepy way.
Aw, come on. It's me, Lenny. Lenny Marks.
Lenny. Oh, yeah, I remember you. You were going to tend to the rabbits. But then George had to shoot you. So it's a wonder you're still alive after that. Also, is he supposed to look Aryan on purpose? Like, is this some kind of commentary? Kathy, it's me. It's Lenny. I've come home. How dare you be funnier than me in my own chat? We're gonna admit the truth.
I'm drawing a blank.
We're gonna be truthful
Really?
this playthrough.
You don't remember us playing when we were little kids?
Not really. Sorry, buddy.
Darn. Well, that's a bummer. Anyway, what can I do for you today?
Yeah, that won't get me into trouble
We
at
just
all.
stun him with the stun gun. You wanna
I don't
smoke?
want to show him that.
You sure?
I don't want to show him that.
Okay.
What's your opinion on this church?
I think it's a nice enough church. Why?
I don't know. The priest seemed odd. Kinda pushy.
Yeah, I get your point. But I know the guy. He's harmless.
If you say so. I wanted to ask if you know anything about my grandfather's accident.
I really don't know much beyond the rumors.
And what are the rumors?
The sheriff may have more information, but even he probably doesn't know anything that isn't in the report. It happened before either of us worked here.
Okay, I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff then.
Sure thing. His office is to your right.
Alexa, play Rumors by Lindsay Lohan.
Well, gotta go.
Good luck. Oh, and have a complimentary cup of joe if you want.
Ah, maybe later. Thanks.
Sure thing. See ya.
You know, I gotta say, I'm personally not a fan of drip coffee, like, where it's, like, in a pot. Like, Keurig is fine, but, like, traditional drip coffee where you have to grind the beans and put the filter in, because I don't drink enough coffee to warrant making a whole pot
How's
for
the
myself.
paperwork coming along, Lenny?
Excuse me,
Okay.
I'm telling a story. Anyway, where was I? Yes. Not a fan because I don't drink enough coffee to drink a whole pot by myself, and also I don't have a pot coffee maker at my house, and I'm not going to go buy one. But there was one at the Airbnb on the DDI trip, and that was actually quite fun. Sharing a pot of coffee. It was mostly with Camille. I don't remember if I ever watched Risque or Kelsey consume the coffee. I mean, they probably did. Kelsey, can you confirm if you ever drank the coffee? Yes? Okay. And Kelsey's partner probably also drank the coffee. I just never witnessed it. But that was fun. That was a fun bonding experience. That Mocha Master is on my Christmas list now. Okay, hold on. Let me look it up. Maybe we can crowdfund you a Christmas present. Mocha Master. Oh, I found the exact one. In the exact color, too. The yellow. Whoa, that's bright. Holy crap. Mocha Master KBGV Coffee Maker SCA/ECBC Certified Filter Brew. EIEIO LMNOPHAJK. All that. It comes in a lot of colors. It comes in sandstone, which is like a brushed metal. Yes, it is $369 damn girl fine dollars. So if all of us donated, hold on, let me. Oh wait. If all of us donated $24.60, we could crowdfund the gift for Kelsey, not including Kelsey, because it's a gift, so she shouldn't have to pay for her. You would have to pay for shipping, though. Polished silver. Oh, it also comes in butter yellow. Thank you for the 69 cents, Turtle. That will go directly towards Kelsey's Christmas gift. Yellow pepper is the color. Specifically, I do like the ocean one is nice. Juniper is nice too. It comes in some good colors. Brushed gold is ugly. Don't get it. Okay, I will not get it. Stone gray, that one's nice too. Yellow pepper, sweetie, that's orange. All right. All right. Anyways, let's
I
go
guess
talk to this.
maybe
dick.
halfway through.
That's no good. We're gonna have to cancel lunch today.
Again? Oh, man.
See this.
Your motivation shouldn't be limited by your growling stomach, Lenny.
Okay. They talk so much. See, this is unrealistic because if this was realistic, they would not cancel lunch to do more work. They would take lunch. They'd probably take an extra long lunch too. I'm gonna be so real. I would never cancel Lenny's lunch.
If you say so,
All right,
boss.
shut up and talk to me. Greens, browns, and yellows. Sometimes
oh crap,
blues.
it's you again.
The smartass returns. You have some more crimes to confess?
Oh, maybe a felony or
Don't
two.
have a lunch break.
Wouldn't be surprised. Look, I'm busy here. What do you want?
What do you want?
I just have a few questions. That's all.
Now,
Fine. Go ahead.
the first question is, what is this a picture of? Because it kind of looks like a leg and something real big in between those two legs. Like, yeah, it either looks like a photo of someone's crotch or of someone who is just hopelessly caked up. The top frame, yeah, this one right here. Maybe it's a guy shaking hands with another dude. Oh, you know what? That makes a lot more sense, and I see it now that you say that. Yeah, like this guy has a goatee, and this is probably the sheriff, and this is someone else. Okay, I like my interpretation. It's two bears high fiving. It's elite ball knowledge right there. Love me some two bears high fiving. Welcome back, Robin. You came back at such a great moment. While I understand that it is two people shaking hands, I do like the idea that he just has a photo of someone's ass on display. All right, what do you got to say about the church?
What's your opinion on this church?
It's a fine church. I go there myself every Sunday.
I like how we stood up and walked, like, instead of handing it over or moving the chair closer, she got up, walked over to him, and handed him the brochure.
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain in 81?
He had a stroke in the woods. That's what happened.
If that's all there is,
Stroke in
why
the
would
woods.
Sheriff Truman open an investigation?
It was just standard procedure. A general
Pull up,
occurrence
stroking
report
in the
always
woods.
has to be filed.
I see. Did you know him at all?
A nice long slow
No,
stroke.
I haven't been in town for long. Man sure has one hell of a reputation, though. It's been over a decade since he was put in that wheelchair, and people still talk about the man he used to be. It's like he was a cult leader or something.
Well, he's
Sounds like
dead,
a conspiracy
so-
theory to me.
Could be, but you know what they say. Things too good to be true usually are.
Told you he was cruising. This guy is. We're not playing bingo. I didn't like. Maybe, hopefully next time. Because we're not going to play the whole game in one sitting. I'll have like a Kathy Rain bingo set up. But I do want to know who this voice actor is. And I am too impatient. Voice actor. Where's my favorite website behind? Why are there no behind the voice? Whatever, we'll go on IMDb. Sheriff. Okay. Oh, he was in The Root Trees Are Dead. Okay. Oh, perfect. Of course I know him from Caillou's New Adventures. Empire the Masquerade, Swan Song. Okay, he's in a lot of stuff. Please tell me. Oh, that's not his name. That's Mike Pollock. Boyks is the sheriff's name. Mike Pollock. Please tell me you have a behind the voice actor. Here we go. Okay, so he's Robotnik. This guy right here is the voice of Dr. Robotnik in recent Sonic games. That's fun. He's in a lot of anime. Like a lot of it. Oh, he was in Unavowed. That's probably why I recognize his voice. He was in Unavowed. You know what? Actually, we can just. Let's just we'll play generic point and click bingo. That's fine. Point and click bingo. Go. I miss my wife Tails. I miss her a lot. We had this, we had that, we points of voice actor, we did this. Where's it says something. There we go. Okay, I think that's all the bingo events we have. This. Oh, he's in the hit video game Siberia 3. It all comes back to Siberia. Shard Light. Shard Light. Oh, okay, I know this. I've heard of it. Oh, geez, Siberia Stream 3 next. OMG, who said that? I haven't even played Siberia 2 yet. Don't get ahead of yourself. Oh, hello, Hole. Alex Hole. Welcome in. Siberia 3 is not a hit. I've heard that the second one is pretty good, but I don't know. Sonic. He's in a lot of Sonic games. Actually, exactly, we have to do Siberia 2 then Siberia 3. Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise, he plays a character named Langston Lickatoad. It can't be worse than the fuck-ass game you just played. That is true. I don't think anything can be worse than Undercover... what was it called? Under the Cover Emissions, I think is what I was calling it. Oh, he's also in the Little Panda Fighter. Oh, and Ratatouille. Oh, he's in all of the, like, knockoff games.
Damn.
Damn. The Little Panda Fighter and Ratatouille.
Damn.
Viva Pinata. He's been the voice of Robotnik for a while, actually. Okay, so I probably know him from Unavowed. Also, I'll be right back. I'm back with loaded tater tots. There are only 6 of them, though, so you guys are going to have to fight over who gets one. I also have an Uncrustable, but that's for me. So you can't have any. Okay. They do have to cool before we can eat them. So you're going to have to be patient. Load. I saw that at Market. Robotnik's VA punches me in the face. Alright. What kind of Uncrustable? It is Blackberry Boom flavored. It's a limited edition. And, believe it or not, the very first Uncrustable I ever tried was the blackberry flavor. I'm a very late bloomer to the Uncrustable game. I tried them for the first time in, like, early June, late May. Alright, let's see what this...
Could I
dude
have
has
a
to
look
say
at that
about the
report?
police report.
Absolutely not. They're official police documents.
Why not? I thought filed police reports are public record.
Yeah.
Not in this state, they ain't.
And what state is that exactly? Denial? I'm so funny. Yeah, let's ask Lenny for backup. a loaded tater tot would heal you. I got them at Walmart. They're like Farm Rich brand loaded potato tots. They've like the only thing I will say about them is I wish there was a little bit more cheese in them. I wish they were a little cheesier than they are. Breakfast for dinner sounds really good. What kind of breakfast for dinner are we talking? Omelets, pancakes, waffles, French toast? I'm a slut for French toast. Speaking of denial, did we all see Ray play the version of Where's My Husband with a Wendy Williams, Your Husband is Gay clip? I heard about that, and I'm sure now that we've spoken it into existence, it will come across my For You page. But I definitely heard about that. Right now, my For You page is a lot of Cat's Eye, because one time I watched a video of people doing Cat's Eye dances, and they're like, this man must love Cat's Eye. He needs to see all the Cat's Eye content. Biscuits and gravy, scrambled eggs, and turkey bacon for husband and son. Ooh, nice.
But I'm family. Doesn't that count for something?
You consider yourself family? I've never even seen you before in this town.
It's complicated.
Guess what's complicated? Not to mention illegal. Handing out evidence to anyone who asks for it.
Aw, come on, Sheriff. What's the big deal? It was a long time ago. It would make this girl
It's
very,
complicated,
very
starring
happy.
Meryl Streep.
Are you trying to use flirtation on an officer of the law? Well, that shit may work on numbnuts like Lenny, but I got work to do.
Numbnuts like Lenny. Now that you've said that, this is definitely Doctor. Yes, I'm not really... I don't think I've ever played a Sonic game. I briefly... Is Sonic in Smash Brothers? Because I played one of the Super Smash Brothers games, but I don't remember which one. But I think it was the one on the N64, so it was probably the original one, actually. And I don't think Sonic was in that one.
Lenny, a little help here? Don't you agree that he's taking by the book too far?
Well, boss, she is his granddaughter, really. I don't think it's any...
Don't you think I know that? There are rules. Am I the only one in here who cares about the law?
Too much coffee? Try not to pop a vein.
Do you want to see the inside of a cell?
Oh, cuff me, officer. Spare me the torment of your rhetorical questions and veiled threats.
Just follow the rules like everyone else. I've had enough of this nonsense.
Fine.
We're playing Sonic games, see a lot of Sonic Rule 34. Okay, that makes one of us. The closest thing I think to Sonic Rule 34 I've ever seen is the Sonic Movie Maker game, which is like a fan-made game where you can like do. It's called like it's like a game with multiple like things in it that you can do, and one of them is called My Roommate Sonic. And seeing that as like a teenager was very like very Sonic Dreams. So it was very formative. If you don't Okay, hold on. If you want a camp horror adventure game that you don't mind emulating, you might like Blue Stinger, where the Eggman VA plays a man named Dogs. Okay, let me write that down. Blue Stinger. I will look into that, thank you. You wanted Sonic as your roommate. No, I don't think I do. Two Men in the Bath was formative for me as a child. Other fun facts, speaking of voice actors who were in Sonic, so this guy was Eggman, the voice of Rentaro, and he's like one other character in a game, I cannot remember which one it is Vector the Crocodile, and Rick Arlen is the voice of Sonic. Isn't that crazy? Okay, we're supposed to get the...
Tons of miscellaneous files. I don't see anything labeled as police reports, so those must be elsewhere. Lots of police reports. They all look fairly recent, though.
Lonnie
Nothing
was
older than
Rouge the Bat.
1990.
So Lonnie was also in Sonic. It all comes back to Sonic.
Lots of police reports. They all look fairly recent, though. Nothing older than 1990.
Okay.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Hey, I need to see the police report from 81 when my grandfather was found by the old sheriff.
We only keep reports filed after 1990 in here, so I'd have to go check the archives in the other room. If it was up to me, I'd be happy to go take a look, but you heard the sheriff before. I'm sorry, but I can't help you unless he approves it.
Ugh, fine.
Whenever I play a game as an adult with Lonnie in it, I go fucking wild. She plays every woman and most small children in the Layton games. Does she play the kid too? The, like... I don't remember his name, but, like, the child that accompanies Layton... Luke, yes, Luke. Every time I hear her point at the screen, it's like that meme of Leo DiCaprio from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where he's like sitting on the chair and he's like, "It's Lonnie."
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Okay, so we
Looks
gotta
like
get
talking isn't gonna help me get that report. I'll have to take matters into my own hands.
Budwin Lonnie.
Lenny mentioned that the older police reports are kept in the room behind those doors. NZ 500 self-defense stun gun. NZ 5.
Yeah, and what if we used it on the police officers? Just a thought.
There must be a way to get my hands on that report, but I doubt asking nicely will do it. Hey, do you mind if I use this phone here?
Sorry, that's not allowed.
Okay, guess I'll go fuck myself then.
Coffee cups, both used and unused. Just your standard coffee maker. What should I do with it?
No, literally, Meg. Why does he have Hitler Youth hair? Yeah, why is he blonde with blue eyes?
Good idea, but they would know.
But this is the timing. We're gonna give that plant so much energy
All right.
right now.
Let's see how this plays out.
Leave Lonnie alone. He looks like Rolf in the
Lenny,
Sound of Music.
quit loitering and make some goddamn coffee.
10-4, coming right up.
Oh, it better be.
Coming and right up. Alright, there we go. We're breaking in. Is it raining by you, or are you just near a woman named Kathy? It was raining by me earlier, so kind of both. ACAB includes Lenny. ACAB definitely includes Lenny. Is it raining near you, or am I just wet? Andrew, did your new modem come in?
If I ever feel the urge to clean, I'll know where to go.
Am I wet, or did I just shart myself? You know, two things can be true at once, Rabbit. It could be both. Now, why is Ace Ventura in jail? He's in jail because the plot twist in the first movie is very transphobic. That's why. I don't make the rules. Modem will be here tomorrow. Very exciting. I hope it works out. My fingers are crossed. My fingers, my toes, even my testicles. I should probably see a doctor about that, though. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Oh, boy. Okay.
No wanted posters. I'm disappointed.
Wet, you shark.
Thanks. That was getting annoying.
A big red gas can with a hose.
Using the Shart
Somebody
as
probably
lube.
used
Now
that to
that's,
siphon gas.
That's a new one. Needed a dump.
An axe, a sledgehammer, and some other heavy tools.
The world's
Brilliant
expensive
idea
unit.
to leave those lying around next to evidence lockers and locked cells.
Okay. All right. So now we're looking for the police report.
Okay. These must be the archived police reports that Lenny was talking about. Time to start digging.
Start digging in your butt, twin. Beep beep.
Yes,
boop, beep, boop,
found
boop.
it. August 16th, 1981. Let's have a look.
I'm so glad you're back, bestie. I missed you when you were BRB. Thank you, Kelsey. Just finish up my tater tots, and then I'll read this. There we go. 8/16/81, 11:40 p.m. See, this is unrealistic because they're not using 24-hour time, but I'll allow it. An individual was encountered on the side of the dirt road a few miles from Conwell Springs, blindly walking forward with his eyes wide open. The subject was identified as Joseph Rain. He did not respond when touched or spoken to. Now, why did you touch him before you spoke to him? Something about that. Was the police officer that found him also cruising? Like, was this a hookup? And then he was like, oh shit, something's wrong. I actually have to do my job. He appeared to be dirty from head to toe and wet up to his knees. Mr. Rain was... okay. Mr. Rain was fiercely clutching a small tape recorder complete with tape. Being cooperative, he could be led into the squad car and transported back to town. Because they're cops, they don't know about consent. That's true. Yeah, and this is 1995, and everybody knows that consent wasn't invented yet. This is a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke. 8/17, 12:25 a.m. Picked up Mrs. Rain and brought her along with Mr. Rain to the emergency room at the community clinic. Why does the community clinic have an emergency room? That seems kind of antithetical to the concept of a clinic. Why should... I mean, I get that's true. I mean, like, I just have never heard of a county clinic having an emergency room. 8/17/81, 8 a.m. Upon routine inspection of the patrol car, a tape recorder was found and discarded on the back seat, filed as evidence in locker number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, this is locker number 5.
I'm gonna have to get my hands on that recorder.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the squad car, come on, let's ride. Do the... wait, hold on.
I already got...
No, can I read it again? Hold on. Where was he? Do the dirt road around the corner. But I really don't wanna.
Locker number 5 is right there, but it requires a key.
Well, too bad we don't have the pick lock like from that fuck-ass game. Hello, Andy. Sing it. Okay, hold on. I missed a couple chats. Low-key, a little Hershey syrup on your butt would probably be fine, but if a woman was involved, I'd be worried for her. Yeah. I should talk about my second job real quick. Please do. Mayor of Arizona, Andy is here. That oh god, how many does he have now? 7, 6? That makes we've had 1/3, I believe, of Joe's mods here. We had Casey earlier, now we have Andy. Let's see if we can get well, I mean the most likely would be Carmen. based on past experiences. So let's see if we can get Carmen in here. If anyone can get Rob, I haven't seen him in weeks. Do we have confirmation on Rob?
A computer monitor. Probably recovered stolen goods. There's no way small town cops would be that up to date with the modern world.
They just sent a notice saying we will no longer be accepting request offs on weekends. I only work weekends there. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, I will be giving them notice and just not showing up? I feel like that would be an extenuating circumstance. And now, also, if I were in your position, first of all, I mean, I would try to request it first, and if they said no, I would then say, like, oh, I'm sorry, I will not be here. Like, I will not be in the state or whatever on that day. So I'm not gonna be here, so I can't be at work. You told me you weren't accepting requests, right? So I'm not requesting, I'm just telling you. Des says, call me, I'll fight them. Call me in, I'll fight them. It's the BFJA sisters tag teaming HR for Andrew's second job. It's, you know, that just, when it's right, it's right. Alright, let's talk to Ace Ventura.
Hey.
Hi there.
I remember this guy.
So, why'd they put you in that cell?
Each of us punches
Well,
them with
it's all
one
just a big
cheek.
misunderstanding.
Is that so?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't mean to steal anything. I was just using my pockets to move the beer to the checkout.
That's the worst excuse I have ever heard.
For your information, I happen to have a deadly fear of shopping carts.
I take my last statement back. This excuse is even worse.
Hey, it wasn't your father who was killed by a shopping cart when you were 8.
I sure hope not.
To be fair, mine wasn't either. It was just Uncle Bob. But that doesn't mean it was any less traumatic, mind you. To this day, I still get nervous breakdowns at grocery stores.
I think I've heard enough, buddy.
You're right. We should stop before the flashbacks begin.
This is stall. Made by Smuckers. I'm scared. Okay, that's enough ASMR for now. Oh, it's not fully thawed yet. Right, we're gonna let it sit for a sec. We already asked what he's in for. Can you distract Lenny for us? See, now, if anybody was gonna be named Lenny, I would assume it's this guy. This guy is giving Lenny. Not, you know, Hitler Youth in the front room.
You need to keep the blonde cop out there busy for a while.
I do?
$10 says you do.
I'd say my services in this matter are worth at least $20.
9.
15.
8.
Fine, 10.
7.
Deal.
Good.
So, what am I doing again?
Shrewd businesswoman.
Distract
Kathy
that
Ray.
young cop in the lobby. I don't care how you do it, as long as you keep him occupied for a while.
Okay then, let me know when.
Will do.
Andrew, I have a present for you, Andrew. You know what this is? Out of context, that's fucking wild, but I saved this cup of your favorite just for you. Go ahead. Yum, 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 yum. It's sour cream. It's sour cream. Andrew's favorite condiment, sour cream. What? Lard. Left over from my tater tots. I said, I know Andrew loves sour cream, so I'm going to save some for him. I wish Andrew and Andy and an Andre were all in chat right now. I don't think I know anybody named Andre. Unless you do and I don't.
Okay, gotta go.
Andre is my
See
middle
ya.
name. Okay, okay. Okay, can you...
Hey,
Hi there.
okay, gotta go.
See ya.
My boyfriend is named Andre. I also go by Andrew IRL. Okay, Des, middle name reveal. Andy is just all three. Well, I wish I didn't have indigestion right now. Alright.
A large evidence locker. Probably for securing some of the bulkier things.
2 Andrews and 2 Andres. Okay, exit. What if we're all Andrews in the... Wow, okay.
Hey, the jail is off limits. You shouldn't be in there.
Oh, sorry. I just heard someone yelling. I think that guy in the cell needs some help.
Ah, what now?
Inside of us, there are 2 Andrews. Market Day's joke, but
Okay, I have to make this quick.
what am I doing? I was not paying attention. Really. Oh, do I have to
Fax
fax
machines,
it?
the pinnacle of modern technology.
Can I fax it? No, I already looked at it. I don't need to look. Oh, there's new podcast.
Okay, let's find the key to locker number 5.
Oh, right, we're looking for the key.
Got it.
You gotta steal the gun. Yes, yes, of course. Anyone who has sex with an Andrew could have Andrew on the inside. That is true. Give Kathy a gun. Kathy rains some bullets on these losers. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, we have the key.
Time to waste more coffee, I
Damn.
guess.
Oh, I have to pour it on the... Oh, you don't even have to do it again. No, he's gonna...
Lenny, coffee.
Jeez Louise, already? I'll take care of it, boss.
Come on, I don't need to see the whole cutscene every time. This is Kathy's Insta bio if she had one. Okay. Drag and drop inventory items to combine them with other things.
All right, got it.
Okay, we got it. It's a dictaphone, just like in Mermaid Mask. The highly superior of the 2 games set on a submarine that I have played back to back on my channel.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about with everything that's been going on lately. With Sharon and Kathy. Anyway, I'm getting close to finding the source. I have a promising new theory. It should be ready for a test soon.
You sure? It was pretty close between the 2 games, I thought. Hey, can we get a ban on Kelsey real quick? Oh, no, I did not want to put that away. Okay. No, open mouth coughs. All right. We're rewinding the tape. See, kids, back in the day, things used to come on tapes, and the cool thing, well, depending on your opinion, the cool thing about tapes was that it was literally a tape that went between 2 reels or spools. And so as the tape played, it was all on one reel, right? And then as it's going, it loops around on the other one. And once it's on the other one, you can't listen to it again until you rewind it. Right? Same thing for VHS, but VHS tapes were bigger. Cassette tapes are smaller, right? And dictaphone tapes are even tinier. But it's the same concept, right? I wouldn't know. I'm so young. Yeah, and so if you had a dictaphone like this with a rewind function, you could do it like that. But if you didn't, you'd have to use a pencil. You'd stick a pencil in there and, you know, to rewind the spool.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists... I've been working on my... just with Sharon, anyway. I'm getting close to find... I have a promising new theory.
I only watch on Betamax.
It should be ready
Good luck
for a test
with
soon.
much. Yeah, I only listen on 8-track. I heard rewind the scope. Don't even have a math test tomorrow to study for. I think that's that. We got that. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Oh, attic. And magnets would demagnetize the tape.
Hey, Kathy, wait.
What?
Do you eat foot? I mean, food?
No. We need to pause. Do you eat foot? He said, "Are you a shrimper?" Asking for a friend. Real quick. I just need to know, do you eat foot? He meant that. He said it with his whole chest. That was not a mistake. Kathy's hair, it's so cute. I want to do red ghost roots on my hair. I think you should do that, Andrew. I think that would be really cool. And then you could get do ombre red and black nails, maybe, to match the hair. Just a thought. I think that could be cool.
Absolutely not. I feed on human misery. Relax, Lenny. Yes, I do eat food.
Oh, well, great. Can I buy you
Thorn
food
from the
sometime?
Hex Girls.
And also buy food for me? And then maybe we could eat the food together?
Such a baddie. Yeah, I have a Thorn from the Hex Girls tattoo, actually. She is my favorite Hex Girl. They're all baddies, but she is my favorite. Why is the Clue Crew doing a Pa-themed trip? Everyone dresses up like a penny? Milliken? Gonna do a Kathy Rain cosplay, excuse me, on the to the PA trip and confuse everyone. Okay, so we can say no, God no, absolutely not, or actually I'd rather eat a foot. I'm gonna just say no.
I'm really busy right now. Maybe later.
Oh, okay. See ya.
We're gonna be truthful, and we're gonna let him down gently. Kathy into footstuck. He said, "Are you a shrimper?" And Kathy said, "Not for you, I'm not." How do you think she got that guitar from the lesbian that cheap? You think?
I should probably ask Grandma first.
Well, I think you should just break into the attic. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, hello, dear.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
Let's
I
show
got
her
the dictaphone already. I don't think there's anything else in there I need to mention to her. Hey, Grandma, do you recognize this tape recorder?
Oh, yes, Mr. Dicto. Joseph used to carry that thing with him everywhere. He could be
Mr. Dicto.
absent-minded at times. It helped him remember things.
My sister just returned with my Taco Bell, so I'm leaving you all. Enjoy the rest of Kathy Rain, the mystery of the foot fetish. Enjoy the Taco Bell, Andrew. Don't get the diarrhea poopy pants virus from the lettuce, please. Tsubasa voice, Mr. Dick O. Lopez note.
Would you mind if I took a look in the attic?
I suppose it would do no harm. Come with me.
Hey, oh, Grandma.
Thanks, Grandma.
What the
You're
fuck?
welcome,
Come
dear.
with me.
Be careful now.
Okay, it's very dark in here. So let's see if there's a light that we.
The bulb looks burned out. I'll have to replace it.
Great! Oh, I know where I can find it. There's a lamp right here.
Free light bulb. Score.
Fun fact, did you know that you can get a light bulb in your mouth without it breaking, but you cannot remove a light bulb from your mouth without breaking it because of the way your jaw works? Not really sure how you get it in if you can't get it out, but I learned that. I don't even remember where I learned it.
Standard light bulb. Look, either this was a case of...
Wait.
Standard light bulb. Looks intact and good to go.
Why is everything in
Either
this game
was
intact?
a case of sudden kleptomania, or I actually have a good use for this thing.
Swap out the light bulb.
There we
Maybe
go.
you can't. Skill issue. Alright, turn the light on. Everything in this game is uncut. Oh, it's because it's the director's cut. That's why. And the director doesn't cut anything. The director is uncut. So he wanted to reflect that in the game.
An electronic metal detector. Kinda clunky for a person to lug around without a specific use for it.
I think you should just fucking take it anyway, Kathy. How about that?
An industrial-sized jug of detergent.
I wonder if this significantly colored briefcase... Oh, there's a... Who up playing with they jugs?
Nope, that's not
Damn
it.
it. I thought it would be 69,427. I wanted it to be 69,426.7, but there aren't enough or numbers, not letters.
Just some old bills. Nothing interesting.
Bet the book
A
is
thick book about math.
Oh, Kelsey, here's the math book you can use to study for your algebra test tomorrow.
It looks like someone was doing geometry. I can't make much sense of it.
Okay, so can we look at it though? Maybe I can make sense of it. Why don't we look at it, Kathy?
An old typewriter covered in cobwebs. Decades-old coffee. Lovely.
Take a sip. I bet it's delicious.
Various books and office supplies. Nothing in particular catches the eye.
A teddy bear.
Mr. Bear! How did you get all the way up there?
Drink it now,
Good idea.
bitch.
You just keep watch. I'll do the searching.
I think we should take Mr. Bear with us, personally, but that's just me. Look at the math. The Secrets of Infinite Numbers by Arthur P. Gibson. 3.14159265358979323323 Half Moon Joe mentioned 8462643383279. I can't read it. Something Arthur P on me. Fibonacci numbers. It always comes back to the Fibonacci sequence. 1 1 2 3 5 8 13 21. And then prime numbers. I've heard about those. I get 1 point for having the highest number of prime, or the most valuable primes. Isn't 1 also a prime number? I thought 1 was a prime number. No? Okay. This is the Da Vinci Code. I've never seen that movie. Okay, so there are a couple things we can use to get the password. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to ask the grandma about it. But when have I ever played the game as intended? 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5.
Yeah, that would have been too easy. I doubt the book alone is enough to solve this.
Damn it. Because we need to have unique factorization by primes, and if we include 1 as a prime, that gets thrown out the window. Okay. I'm going to pretend that I know what that means. Math was not my strong suit. Oh, we got a raid. Let's shout out going. Saying. Hello, Saying. How was Pajama Sam? I saw you playing the first one earlier, and I guess you moved on to the second one. The second one is a very good one, though they're all good. I thoroughly enjoy the Pajama Sam games. Let's while we're doing that. Oh, my really my real unique. This is a peek into my psyche. 9 times out of 10 when I save a game, it's gonna be the number 1, as in the first save, and then I just overwrite it. Sometimes, if I have to have more than one save, then I'll call the other one 2. We're gonna call this one Briefcase. Okay, we've saved the game. Sayan and Raiders, if you need to raid and run, raid and lurk, feel free to do so. Thank you for raiding in. Had a great stream with wine. I hope the wine was good. I'm not a wine fan myself, but that just means more for you. For those of you who raided over and don't know me, my name is Bud Winchimes. Apparently, I like to play really bad games, but right now we're playing a really good game, Kathy Rain Director's Cut. We're also playing Bingo. That one already got called. Bud Wine Chimes exists in a parallel universe. I have this one on my wish list. Yes, it's good. I have played it before. I remember liking it. I don't really remember anything about it. Right now, we are trying to figure out how to open this briefcase. We gotta go talk to our grandma about it. Wine, I think I'll have a glass later. And you do that, Kelsey. You deserve it.
Oh, hello, dear.
Now, why is Grandma over here dressed up like Jane Penville? She's got the black with the white collar. She just needs a gun. And then she'd be just like the emote of Jane with the gun.
There are a few things I need to ask
at least
you,
2
Grandma.
glasses.
Very well, dear.
Now, like I said, I don't really like wine, but do we have a preferred wine? Like, are we wine snobs, or are we just kind of any wine is fine? Let's ask her about that.
I found this book in the attic. Recognize it?
Oh, yes. I bought it for Joseph's birthday once. He
So
was
you-
always fast.
So you hated your husband and bought him a math book for his birthday.
Fascinated by numbers. He believed that math could explain everything in this world.
He was a man of science. There's no denying that.
Yeah, but he's dead, so we can't confirm that. I was drinking good old Sutter's Home cheap Moscato. I've heard of those. Moscato is like sweet, isn't it? California wine through. Not a snob, but I don't like all wines. For a cheaper wine, I prefer a Sauv Blanc or Cabernet Sauv. Yep, so I like drier. Okay. I have heard of Moscato before because I do know the hit song Bang Bang by Ariana Grande, Jessie J, and Maga Minaj. And she does talk about Moscato in that. All right, let's ask about the locked briefcase. It's locked.
I found a locked briefcase in the attic. Do you know anything about it?
Oh, that old thing? Joseph said there were just some old boring Air Force papers in there.
If that was the case, why use an intricate combination lock?
That's a very good question, dear. In any case, I wouldn't know how to open it.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Well, gotta go, Grams. Talk
Wait.
to you later.
Wait.
Bye,
wait.
Kathy.
Go back. Let's go back in the attic. Rosé is also young. Look at this. Okay, we can't look at two things at once. That's the wrong button. We're gonna listen to the tape first. We're gonna rewind the tape first. Heading out to make dinner, take care of cats. Talk to you all soon. See you later, Sam. Thank you again for the raid. Excuse me. Listen to the tape when he's calling for you. Listen to the tape when he's calling for you.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips.
Okay.
I've been working with Shania.
Thank you. 3 red, 1 blue, 2 yellow. So 3 red, 2, 3, 5, 1 blue, 2, 3, 5, 1. 2, 3, 5, 1, 3, 1. Let's try that. What did I say? 2, 3, 5, 1, 3, 1.
Yes!
Who can take me? Easy game for babies, as Polygon Gamer says sometimes. Guess that's all we can do. We just take that one thing. Kathy has decided that nothing else in there looks important enough. We're just gonna take the envelope.
Let's see what's in here.
Open that bitch up. Come on.
There were 2 pictures, a newspaper clipping, a key, and a tape inside.
Oh, and a single copper penny, too, for
It's
some
a paw
reason.
penny. We found a paw penny. It all comes back to paw. Alright, microcassette attic.
Looks overexposed.
Overexposed.
I can't make much out. I think I see trees in the background, but most of the picture is just bright white.
Okay.
There's probably some way to enhance this back at school. I'll figure it out tomorrow when I'm back.
Okay.
Grandpa in uniform with 2 other men. Something is handwritten on the back. Flight training. McConnell Air Force Base, 1941.
Mitch McConnell Air Force Base.
Tragic drowning in Conwell Springs. In early morning on Sunday the 14th, a teenage girl found dead near Conwell Lake. The girl is survived by her mother, father, and younger brother. The funeral service will be held at Conwell Cemetery on the 21st of July. The notice is dated July 15th, 1975. Tragic story. I wonder why Grandpa saved this.
Have you ever considered that maybe your grandparents had more than one child?
It's a small key, fairly modern design. No identifying tag, unfortunately.
It's the penny I found in the briefcase. Looks like it was minted the same year I was born.
Grandpa and me, we had this game where he would hide pennies around the house and I would go on a treasure hunt. Never in the attic, though. I thought it was too scary up there.
Okay, that's kind of cute, though, that he put the penny in the briefcase. Okay, you can't see it behind my head, but there's the microcassette and the overexposed photo.
The tape I found...
Okay, thank you. Let's put it in the dictaphone.
You've reached the Rain residence. Leave a message after the beep.
You've reached the
Hello,
Rain
Joseph,
residence.
Mrs.
Leave a
Rain.
message after the beep.
It's me, Charles. I thought I'd give you a call. Erica just had her firstborn. It's a boy. Thankfully, he looks nothing like his father. Listen, I was thinking maybe you'd like to come and visit. And what about your little Kathy? Maybe she wants to see the baby. Well, anyways, hope to see you soon. All the best. Bye.
You people make me sick. We're never coming back. Don't call, don't write. If you ever try to
this must be
contact us,
Kathy's
I
mom.
will call the police.
Joseph, you there? It's me, Cocky. It happened to me too.
Okay, Cocky.
You're the only one I trust now. Just call me back as soon as you can.
I wonder who this Cocky is.
The guy that was talking about the newborn baby kind of sounded like that one guy from the Mass Effect games. I don't know his name because I've never played the Mass Effect games, but there's one alien guy who has like a slight British accent just like that. Which is a wild pull for me to make, but that's where my brain went. Anyway, Grandma, do you know anything about Grandpa's boyfriend named Cocky?
Hello, dear.
Is this maybe his cruising buddy?
There are a few things I need.
Very well.
Yes. Okay.
Grams,
picture.
can you tell me anything about this picture?
It looks awfully bright. Perhaps something was wrong with the camera.
Yeah, maybe. I
Yeah,
should try
but
to
I
figure
said, can
something
you
out
tell me
tomorrow
anything
at the
about the
university.
photo, not about the camera? God. You need to learn to listen.
Look at this photo I found in the locked briefcase.
Goodness. I haven't seen that picture in years.
Every time I do, it makes me
This was
laugh.
taken when Joseph was stationed at McConnell Air Force Base. That's him right there on the left.
What about the other two?
right there on the left.
Don't remember the name of the smiling man in the back. The gentleman on the right was Joseph's best friend, Charles Wade.
Charles Wade.
Do you know anything about this story, Grandma?
Not much, dear. It was the saddest thing. The girl was only 16 years old. We never really knew the family. They preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember their names?
Let me think. I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't recall.
That's quite all
You
right,
thought
Grandma.
about that for 2 seconds.
I was just
Wanna think
wondering
about it
why
a little
Grandpa would have
harder?
wanted to save this.
Joseph was always deeply affected by the tragedy of others. Perhaps he wanted to do something for the family to ease their pain.
So he's an
In any
empath.
case, he didn't speak to me about it.
Okay. Do you recognize this key, Grandma? I found it in the attic.
I'm
Well,
afraid
that's your
not,
grandfather's Coke key. He used to take bumps from it all the time.
Does this coin mean anything to you, Grandma?
I'm afraid not, dear.
Can you tell me anything about McConnell Air Force Base?
It's not very far from Conwell Springs. Joseph was stationed there for some time during the war. I believe they're still training young pilots there today.
So, when did Grandpa enlist in the Air Force?
Oh, it was barely past the honeymoon when Joseph left to fight in that terrible war, together with his best friend Charles and my brother Andrew. Those
Brother
were
Andrew.
nerve-wracking years.
Is this
I
the
was so
sister that
worried
brought
I
Andrew
thought I
Taco
would
Bell?
burst. Every short visit from Joseph was
Are we
a joy,
are we merging realities
but he
with the
kept
Kathy Rain
going
game?
back to the front, to my great dismay. When I told Joseph about being pregnant with your father, he finally realized that enough was enough. He had done his duty. Shortly thereafter, he returned to a quiet farmer's life in this very house, helping your great-grandfather with the crops until he passed.
Also, she said something about back to front. Now, I know it was a different time, but I think everybody knows you're not supposed to wipe back to front. You're supposed to wipe front to back. If you wipe back to front, you blow up, actually. That's what definitely what happens. I know you can get like a yeast infection or like a UTI. Like you can have some issues if you wipe back to front, because then you're pushing all the poop into where the poop shouldn't go. Anyway, Anyway, let's ask about Cocky.
Does the nickname Cocky mean anything to you?
Sounds vaguely familiar. It reminds me of the aviator call signs Joseph and his friends gave one another. Joseph was vigilante. I can't count the number of times he got into trouble for breaking the rules. To this day, I have no idea how he always managed to land on his feet.
Must be hereditary, given the things I've gotten away with. Every time I wake up, I am genuinely surprised that I'm not in jail.
I'm sure it's not that bad, dear.
But to get back to the subject, you don't have any idea of who this Cocky is?
I'm afraid not.
Wait, Meg,
the Air
you're right.
Force might be a good place to
She does-
start.
She does say it like cocky. Like it's 2 words. What the fuck? I'm in me mum's car. Boom, boom. And if I had a nickel for the number of times the I'm in me mom's car joke has been made today, I'd have 2 nickels. One time was made by myself in Agatha Christie's Agatha Christie TTV, stream, because he was playing Phantom of Menace, and the other one is you, mine. And that's been Hygiene Tips with Bud. Come back next week for more tips. Yes. Get out me car. Parentheses car. I have a friend from South Africa, and that's how she pronounces khaki. My cocky. There is, I remember when I was in middle school, a kid was saying, his mom went to college in Boston, and someone was talking about, you forgot your khakis, and the mom thought they were talking about khaki pants, but it was just how you would say car key in Boston, if that's a language, with a Boston accent. Much to consider on that one.
What can you tell me about Charles Wade?
Well, I do know he has made quite a name for himself since he and Joseph went to war together.
Really? Because I've never heard of him.
Apparently, he came up with some brilliant piece of engineering for the airplanes. They use it everywhere now.
Any idea how to get in touch with him?
I'm afraid not, dear. I haven't seen him for years. He and Joseph grew apart before you were born.
Like that.
Any particular reason for that?
Oh, not that I know of.
Love a Boston accent. I love Boston accents because it feels like I'm talking to a cartoon character. When I was done at undergrad, my dad came out to help me move and like pack up my stuff. And when he got there, the people that I was living with like were obsessed with him because they loved his accent. Like he has a very thick New England accent. So he was talking about, he's like, I'll bring the car around. And they were like, your dad is so awesome. Your dad talks so funny. He's got such a cool accent. It was funny because they were obsessed with him and liked him more than they liked me. And that's because I was like the last minute addition to a pre-existing group of friends. They needed to fill a spot in the like pod. So I took that spot and was just kind of perpetually the third wheel. Also, what is this badge that you have, Andy? Now, not 6-7, PogChamp 6-7. This badge celebrating PogChamp 6-7 was earned by subscribing or gifting a sub to a chest stream. What? Okay. There's a lot to unpack in that. Parents had big Southern accents. One of my grandparents had both the Boston accent and the native accent, and none of my friends could understand him. Oh God. Badge collector, I have many. I mean, I think 6-7 is the perfect one to have right now. We're all big 6-7 fans in the chat. Can we play her the tape?
Hey, Grandma, do you recognize this tape recorder?
Does the hand.
Oh, yes, Mr. Dicto. Joseph used to carry that thing with him everywhere. He could be absent-minded at times. It helped him remember
I
things.
thought we could maybe play the tape for her, but I guess not.
I don't think we need to discuss that anymore since I've been able to open the briefcase.
Well,
see you later, Grams.
See you later.
Take care, dear.
Pretty sure we're supposed to look up the Air Force Base in the book. Maybe? Yeah, let's look up incident
Nope,
in 81.
couldn't find it.
In the phone book. Okay.
All right, got it.
Got it. Yeah, let's look
Nah,
up
nothing like
drowned
that in
teen
here.
girl.
Nope, couldn't find it.
I love looking up things in the phone book that would not feasibly ever be in the phone book, like drowned teen girl.
Damn, no Charles Wade in here. Was worth a shot, but being rich and famous and all, I guess he's got a hidden number. No hit for Wade Industries either, but it was kind of a long shot for them to have an office in this small county anyway. I should try to get a hold of him some other way.
I think, personally, you should just call every Wade in the phone book and see if one of them is related. I think that would be a perfect use of your time. Oh, actually, I might have to call the Air Force Base. Call the Air Force Base. Hello, Air Force?
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi, I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
Do you know anything about a drowned teenage girl? I'd like to speak to Jonathan Air Force, please. Is Mr. Force in? Mr. Air Force?
Do you know anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in 81?
I know that he was no longer stationed here at the base at that time. He'd left the Air Force decades earlier. But as a Conwell Springs citizen, sure, I've heard the rumors just like everybody else. How he was
And his
found by the
voice sounds
sheriff all
familiar,
messed
too.
up, walking out of the woods with some kind of unexplained brain damage.
Any theory as to what he was doing out there?
I'm afraid not, ma'am. But I'm positive that it had nothing to do with this base or our operations here.
Okay, what can you tell me about his service at McConnell?
Well, Joseph Rain is a legend around here. This pile of metals weighs more than my car. I was fortunate enough to meet him before he suffered his injury, and I must say, what an inspiring man. I'm positive that he would have made General if he'd stuck around.
Any idea of why he quit? He looks so happy in the pictures from the war.
Oh,
He
your
looks happy
family
in the
man?
pictures of the war. Oh boy,
Granddaughter.
armed conflict.
Well, then I'm sorry for your loss. I heard about his recent passing.
Okay. A
Appreciate
drowned
it,
teenage
buddy.
girl.
So,
Ma'am,
about
this
him
is the
quitting.
Air Force we only deal
I
with this
shouldn't speak ill of his dead,
guys.
but some say the war broke him. PTSD. Me? I don't think so. When I met him, he had this
Okay,
war.
you know, we're gonna pause for a second. Hello, I'm here. Welcome in, Faye. Do you like your shout out? Your shout out. Your shout out. Can we define normal real quick for Phelan? What was I gonna say? Oh, his voice sounds like Silvio from Secret of the Scarlet Hand. I don't know if it's just the phone filter that they put over the voice, but it does sound like the Silvio's Packing and Bonanza Emporium.
About him, like he wasn't afraid of anything.
Oh,
Maybe
he had
it was his
aura.
guilt.
Chat, is this
He
aura?
ended a lot of lives, but that's just me speculating.
Gotcha. Thanks for the thoughts.
And prayers. You'll need them. What can you tell me about the base?
What can you tell me about McConnell Air Force Base?
This is one of the oldest Air Force bases in the U.S., established during World War I. The main purpose of it is
Sure
to
passed
train
this
fighter
Air Force.
pilots. The McConnell Flight School is well renowned all around the country. In the late 80s, the school started accepting a limited number of civilian applicants due to the high demand. Some of the most famous dogfighters in U.S. history, such as Ethan Fireball Jenkins, Joseph Vigilante Rain, and Brett Savior Myers trained at this very base.
I don't think I want the call sign
Charles Wade, the great
Savior.
industrialist, did too. Some claim that many of his revolutionary ideas came from the former chief mechanic here, the late Niles Bloom.
Interesting. Thanks for the history lesson.
Do need to lurk and clean, but you'll be in headphone mode. Hopefully the cleaning isn't too strenuous. Pius was in here earlier, also said she had to clean, so you are in good company. We got some cleaners in chat. Sounds like a smash to me, IDK though. Hold on, I do need to look up. I fear that the brain worms are making me look up who this guy is. Timothy Rick. I closed the tab. Also, Faye, I did tell the EpiPen story. It's at the beginning, so if you do want to hear it, you'll be able to hear it on the VOD. Kathy Rain. Wait, they pay me in brainworms. Did this guy say what his name was? Oh, here we go. We didn't actually have to. It just says Air Force Base phone operator. He also voices someone named Goober, by the way. Christian. Okay, here we go on. Jonathan Air Force, you weren't listening. Okay, so his name is Christian. Okay, I just need everybody to know that I looked up the guy's name on behind the voice actor, and one of the search results was Christian Borle, like the theater actor. I don't think this is actor. It is not the same guy as Franklin Rose and Silvio Jr. Scarlet. Yeah, it is not the same person. But they do sound similar. Anyway.
I don't see a reason to ask him about that.
Well.
Okay. Do you recognize the aviator call sign Cocky?
Cocky.
Afraid not, ma'am. I know all the call signs here, and I'm positive it's not one of them.
This isn't current, though. It might have been used as early as World War II.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't keep any official records of call signs. The only option I can think of is to get a hold of somebody who was around back then.
Any suggestions?
The only person I can think of who is still alive would be Charles Wade.
The billionaire? He was stationed at McConnell?
He was.
Now, wait a minute. She didn't know who Charles Wade was, but now she knows that he's a billionaire. Also, billionaire in 1995 is fucking crazy. Unhelpful, hot influence guy. But, like, she went from, I don't know this man at all, to the billionaire. Like, suddenly she's an expert on Charles Wade.
Up until the point when he founded Wade Industries in the 60s.
I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would
She
you happen to know how to reach him?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact details to anyone.
Is there any way you could make an exception? I really need to talk to Mr. Wade.
Oh, can do. I can't really help you out unless you have some sort of official business.
Can you give me his like the Wade Industries number, and I can call and ask them? We're just gonna give up.
Never mind.
We'll
all right then.
All right then. We'll talk to you later.
All right, that's all.
I don't think I can pretend to be a cop, and I really don't want to plead with him. Not about that. But we'll see. Can we go to the Air Force Base? What if we just showed up at the Air Force Base? Oh, we can't go back to the door. Okay. So just kidding. We're actually gonna... Maybe we can call our roommate first and see what she can dig up. Alert for info is a key tactic. Girl, answer the phone. We're gonna call our Christian girly roommate.
speaking?
Hey, it's me, Kat.
Oh, hi, what's up?
See, this is a relic of the 1995 when the game is set in. Notice how when Eileen, our roommate, answered the phone, she said, "Hi, this is Eileen." That is because caller ID did not exist yet. So before caller ID, you had no idea who was on the other end of that phone. You just had to pick up and hope it wasn't someone you didn't want to talk to. And that's why she identified herself immediately. Back in the day, when you would teach somebody how to use the phone, they would say, one of the first things you should do after saying hello is identify who is speaking. Which is also why, if you've ever had to talk to somebody on the phone and you call it and you say, like, "Hi, can I talk to Bud, please?" Sometimes the person on the other end will go, "Speaking," because that's who's speaking. Follow me for more phone etiquette tips. I answer my calls for work as, "Hi, this is Kelsey," and it's my least favorite thing. How would you prefer to answer them? Like, "Hi, this is a different name." You could like soft launch different names with how you answer work calls. I would prefer not to answer them. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. If you had an answering machine, you could screen your calls. That is true. That is true. But if you didn't, then you kind of just you either missed a lot of calls or you answered all of them. There's like, I think in one of the Nancy Drew games that happens. You call and they're like, "If you call again, I swear to God," and they're like, and Nancy's like, "It's me, Nancy. Who are you talking about?" Oh, it's when you call the Hardy Boys. They talk about they're doing a case for a guy, and they have his laptop, and he keeps calling every 30 minutes on the dot, asking for an update. I don't remember what game it's from, but I do remember that's what happened. I want to say it's from Ghost Dogs, which is funny because that is also during the very rare instance of a multi-game arc known as Bess's Caller ID era, where Bess's family gets caller ID in Haunted Carousel, and then by Ghost Dogs, they get rid of it because they were tired of the parents letting the phone ring, or the parents were tired of Bess letting the phone ring if it was somebody she didn't want to talk to. Low key, I don't know if I don't know the number. I always let it go to voicemail first, because my nature of work, people be randomly calling me over stupid stuff that messes up my flow. Even if my coworker calls me, I don't answer. Or she was playing hard to get. That's true, but I think she does explicitly say, or George explicitly says, like, parents were tired of her not answering the phone, and Bess is like, "I can't help it if I don't want to talk to everybody that calls me," or something like that. I don't know. It's been a while since I played Ghost Dogs. I'm gonna have to play Ghost Dogs before the trip anyway, but I'm not gonna do that until closer to the trip, so it's fresh in my mind. Who are we talking to? Oh, we're talking to the roommate.
Too complicated to explain over the phone. I'll fill her in about it later.
I don't need to ask her about that.
I might also do Ghost Hogs of Goon Lake. Exciting. It's a good game. It's not my favorite. I would be lying if I said it was my favorite. I think I would be lying if I said it was in my top 5. But I do like it. The only thing I don't like about it is navigating those fucking woods. That can be kind of annoying.
I'm trying to track down this young girl who drowned in the lake here.
Almost everyone I've talked to has been like, it's a B+ game.
How
And I
hard
agree.
can a dead person be to track down? They tend to stay
B+
in one place,
game
you know.
is accurate.
Ha, very funny, E. I don't even know her name, just when she died.
Oh, well, there must be some way to connect a name to that date.
Yeah, maybe.
And also Dick Cheney is in it. He is. Ghost Dog Woods, Captive Curse. Yeah, I think I prefer the Ghost Dogs Woods to the Captive Curse Woods. At least in the Ghost Dogs Woods, you do, if you know the, like, right, left, right, up, down, left, right, BA, start, You know, if you know that, then you can navigate, but...
I'm trying to find this guy, but all I have is his nickname, Cocky.
Well, what do you know about the guy?
Not much. I think he was in the Air Force and served with Grandpa.
Maybe you could try to find somebody in the Air Force who knew him then?
Yeah, that might be worth a shot. I'm trying to contact Charles Wade. You know, the industrialist?
Wow, really? Why?
It's complicated, but he knew Grandpa back in the day. They went to war together.
Huh. Must be super hard to get in touch with a person like that.
Yeah, I'm finding that out.
Maybe you could ask someone in the Air Force.
A few copies that market
with your granddad, I mean.
Yeah. Could be
You're
worth a
taken
shot.
out back by Kathy, and she puts you down like Old Yeller. Okay, that's all.
Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Oh, bye. Alright, let's call Charles, or the Air Force Base. Let's call John Air Force back.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi. I was...
Sure.
I'm trying to get a hold...
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Is there any way...
No can do.
Okay, let's plead with
But
him.
what if it was a matter of life and death?
Ma'am, if you're in a life-threatening situation, I suggest you call 911.
Fan favorite John Air Force.
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from Conwell Springs Sheriff's Department.
Johnny, it's me, it's Kathy.
You know what caller ID is? Can clearly see that you're not calling from the station.
Oh, so the Air Force has caller ID in 1995.
Damn, I can't pull that off
But
if I call
Kathy's
from
grandma doesn't. Oh, we can call from... Oh, we gotta get... Okay, I know what we have to do. I know what we have to do. We have to get Mr. Hitler Youth away from the front desk so we can use his brat green telephone to call the Air Force Base. That's truly a sentence no one has ever uttered before. See, brat green telephone. Calling that. Calling that. Oh look, the plant. Who would have thought pouring coffee on the plant is not good for
Uh-oh. I think it's time to switch to decaf.
Hey Lenny, Adolf needs you. Hey Lenny, I think there's someone 16 going on 17 in the next room. Maybe you should sing to them about it. Okay. I think we gotta talk to Ace Ventura again. And get him to distract.
Hey.
Hi there.
Hi there. You're not.
Okay, gotta go.
Kathy is a
See ya.
hoot and a holler. Okay.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Lenny, why don't you go prepare your foot? Go get your foot ready in the other room, and I'll be in there in 10 minutes.
Nah, I don't want to ask him about that. Hey, Lenny, do you remember anything about a girl drowning around here?
Yeah, I remember my mom telling me about that. I was like 6 at the time, though.
Do you remember her
And
name?
how old are you now?
Oh, man. Not really. I was so little.
Laura
I think it
Palmer?
was something with an L. Linda? Laura? Something like that.
I reacted to that
All right,
before he could
I'll
even
keep
say
looking.
it, but I read it. let me try that again. Take 2.
Hey, Lenny.
Yeah.
Do you
Oh, man. Not really. I was so little. I think it was something with an L. Linda? Laura?
Laura Palmer?
Something like that.
Who killed
Alright,
Laura Palmer?
I'll keep looking.
This game is Twin Peaks? Lenny, if I went to like this, would that mean anything to you? I cannot wait until we get to play Contradiction on stream. I have played that game before. I've watched Joe play that game, and I've watched Des play that game, and I love that game so much. Inspector Jenks is an icon, a legend, and he is the moment. Contradiction Chimes is going to be so good. I should get... Sorry, I was checking Discord. Maybe I should get a black cowboy hat for the occasion. There might be a black cowboy hat in my house, actually. Whether it fits on my head, I don't know. Playing Contradiction right after Siberia 2 as a palate cleanser. You know what? That might be the move. We're gonna save.
Nah, I don't want to ask him about that.
Now, Lenny, if I said cocky to you, would that mean anything? Let's play a little word association game.
What's your opinion on Charles Wade?
He's okay in my book. Invested a lot in the local community over the years. He's been a prominent figure in town for as long as I can remember.
You have his phone number by any chance? Maybe he likes eating foot. And you have his number in your little black book, maybe, perhaps? Maybe? No? Okay. Isn't there a new game with the actor from Contradiction? Yeah, I think the actors who played Simon was just in another FMV game. I think doesn't she also stream on Twitch? Des, can you confirm? I remember you were talking about that when you played. Updating my calendar with my doctor's appointments. OMG, there are so many. I have hip surgery and a bunch of post-op appointments, and also physical therapy twice a week. I am, yes, all the best wishes to Zed on her hip surgery. I hope it goes smoothly. What am I confirming? That the actress who played Simon in Contradiction, that she or they play a character in a relatively new FMV game. Yes, okay. So yes, Paliki, there is a new game with the actor from Contradiction. I am Hold on Twitch. Shout out to I am Hold. I don't know what the new game that they're in is called, but I should probably look into it, because if it's anything like Contradiction, you can give them a shout. You can give them a shout out, Kelsey. That's fine. At Dead of Night. Okay. Is the game. Okay, I'm writing that down. Write that down. Write that down. At Dead of Night. The extra fun part is that both of my hips are fucked, so I get to do all of this again in January. She plays the scary man. Not the scary man. So are you getting your hip replaced, Zed? Or is it like corrective surgery without a replacement? If you don't mind sharing. So you don't want to talk about it, that's totally fine.
I don't want to show him that. I don't want to show him that. Hey, Lenny, do you recognize these men?
Not really. Sorry.
Hey, Lenny, do you remember anything about
we
a girl drowning?
We already talked about this.
Do you
oh, man.
Laura Palmer? Oh my god. Yeah, we've already made that joke. Been there, done that. Thank you.
Gotta go.
Maybe we have to talk to the sheriff. You can't really see. You can kind of see it on Lenny's. The badge on their sleeve kind of looks like the Google Chrome logo. To me, anyway. No, my hip bone is too bony, and it's been rubbing on the cartilage around my hip socket, and it's all torn. So they are replacing my cartilage and shaving my bone down. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds rough. I hope you have the speediest of recoveries, and that all of your hip problems go away afterwards, because that seems like a gnarly derogatory thing to have going on. Ever since Cat's Eye released their hit song Gnarly, it's had to specify whether I mean good or bad when I say gnarly.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
Oh, you should get Zed. You should get a Diva Down stick in case you have to grab stuff. Mine doesn't fold up, but Risque has one that folds up. This is like low key. This is kind of an ancient model of mobility aid grabber. It's cold. I've had this for a very long time. Obviously didn't get it for myself, but I think it was like my great-grandfather's, and then my grandmother let me keep it. And I have it mounted on the wall like a fucking shotgun, even though I don't ever need to use it to grab it. It's just that's just where it is.
I don't need to ask him that.
There is a chic buff lesbian at my gym who uses a Diva Down stick, and I love her. Now, does she use the Diva Down stick to lift the weights? Because that would be iconic. I mean, chic buff lesbian is iconic in and of itself, but like, mostly to pick up her water. I'm just imagining someone like using a Diva Down stick to like lift the weights.
Do you know anything about the drowning here in 1975? 16-year-old girl?
You have a memory problem? I told you I haven't been working here that long. Besides, even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Juvenile cases are a sensitive matter.
Hey, jeez, calm the fuck down.
I don't need to ask him that.
I don't need to ask him that.
What's your opinion on Charles Wade?
There's a lot of people in town with their noses up that man's ass, that's for sure.
Oh.
That's so? Care to elaborate?
Just another rich bastard doing what he does. They even renamed Main Street to Wade Street a few months back. What a goddamn joke.
He's new in town. I don't think he knows those men. That's all for now.
Good.
Oh, we gotta get him to leave. How do we get him to leave? Do we...
Uh-oh.
Need to use the phone.
I can't while he's sitting there.
Right, but how do we get him to not sit there? Let's go back in here and see what we can do.
If I ever feel the urge to clean, I'll know where to go.
Oh, wait, there's a phone in here. What if we just use the phone in here? We don't even get to use the Brat phone. Instead, we get to use the Aqua Blue phone. Hello, John Air Force. Now I'm calling from the police station, so clearly I'm
McConnell
the
Air
police.
Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi.
Sure thing.
I'm trying to get...
I'm sorry, ma'am, but he has...
Is there any way...
No can do.
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from Conwell Springs Sheriff's Department.
I can see that you're actually calling from the station. You say you're a cop? You don't sound like a cop.
To report him. Accuse him of being sexist. Ignore his doubts. We're gonna accuse him of being sexist.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? It's just because I'm a woman, right? Women don't belong in law enforcement? Is that what you're saying? That's so sexist.
Now that's hardly what...
Do you have any idea what I have to go through every day?
Get
Nobody
his ass.
takes me seriously. The
Get it,
dirty
Kathy.
looks,
Get him,
the
Kathy.
sexual innuendos.
Get John Air Force.
Relax, okay? I'll check the files. It's 555-7641.
He had that.
Thanks, buddy.
No, he didn't have to check the files. Thanks, buddy. He did not have to check the files. He had that right there. Probably calls Charles Wade on his own. Because apparently Charles Wade likes having people stick their noses in his ass. So perhaps... What is his name? What did we say his name was? John Air Force? Perhaps John Air Force has a clit-tapping nose. But instead of the clit, it's the butt? The prostate-tapping nose, I guess? I don't know. I didn't really think that through. That would be a very fucking long nose if we could do that. Like Pinocchio-looking ass. Alright, let's call from Grandma's house. Do I think John Air Force eats foot? He might. I mean, we should probably ask him, but I don't think we can. The game is too afraid to ask the real questions. Yes, but he feels shame. Going back.
Wade residence?
Hi, this is Kathy Rain. I'm calling for Charles Wade.
He doesn't live here anymore. What's this about? What do you want with my father?
I'd just like to have a quick word with Mr. Wade. It's about my grandfather, Joseph Rain.
You're 20 years late, girl. My father has neither time nor energy to deal with you people.
You people?
But this conversation is over. Unless my father explicitly says he wants to talk to you, it's not going to happen.
And yet, I bet when this...
What a stuck-up, overclass witch.
I bet when this...
Well, she hasn't
oh my
heard the
god,
last
Kathy,
for-
shut up, please. Bet when this bitch goes to the fucking Target, if the cashier looks at her wrong, she's asking for the manager. So, how about that, okay?
I'm going to talk to that old man
She's on
one
the
way
phone
or
like,
another.
I need to speak to a representative right now. Okay. I was not paying attention to what Kathy was saying. Okay. Kill this bitch. Oh, wait. Do we have to use the dictaphone on the phone? No, because we would have to, like, chop up the tape to do that. Maybe we talk to the grandma. Grandma, do you eat foot?
Oh.
Yeah. Just like in Gabriel Knight 2. I have
There are
not
a few
played.
things I
I
need
have
to
not
ask
played
you,
that
Grandma.
Gabriel Knight
Very
2
well,
yet.
dear.
I played the first one. Okay, I don't know what I.
Bye, Grandma.
So
So there's nothing for us to talk to.
Grandpa in uniform.
It's not very good, but it's fun. The second one is. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. It's the vampire one, right? Or is it, no. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. It's Gabriel Knight 2, The Beast Within. It's the werewolf one. The second one is Gabriel Knight 2, thank you, Des. The first one is Sins of the Father, which is the voodoo one. Second one is The Beast Within. The third one, I don't remember what the like subtitle is, but that one's the vampire one. And at least in the first two games, Tim Curry is the voice of Gabriel Knight. So how do you like that? Oh, so many goddamn. And Gabriel can get it in the second game. Which is funny because, like, obviously Tim Curry is iconic, but, like, I'm not being mean when I say this, but, like, he's got a weird look to him, like, in a good way. So him putting on that southern accent, and it's really impressive for Tim Curry to be unrecognizable. Gabriel Knight escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space! Oh, that's so iconic. I can't believe they got Tim Curry to do that role. They were really like, hey, you got to hear us out. You ever heard of a game? What is that? It's Command and Conquer, right? You ever heard of a game called Command and Conquer? We would like you to be in the sequel. And it's gonna be so weird. Who am I kidding? He probably was like, sign me the fuck up. Tim Curry say yes to anything era was incredible. And I mean, Tim Curry has been in plenty of video games. He's been in Gabriel Knight games, he's been in Command and Conquer, he's been in Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, the VOD of which is on YouTube. Watch it. That on this channel. There are other VODs too, but I'm specifically talking about my VODs. Anything can happen on Halloween. He's probably in some other video games too, but I don't know. Tim, we need you to do a Russian accent, but you only get one take for everything. Okay, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. We're supposed to get the Charles Wade to want to talk to Kathy. I don't know, my gut is telling me that we gotta use the dictaphone. But I don't think it'll let us use the inventory while we're on the phone.
You've reached Erica Wade. Leave a message after the
Oh,
beep.
wait.
I want to put a message in here, but I'm not sure what. I think I'll sleep on it and try to figure out something tomorrow.
Dictaphone? That's just Grindr. Kathy shoots me again. Did I end up... No, I have a couple clips from Mermaid Mask where we're talking about dictaphone, because we're also talking about Mictopus. The two genders, obviously, dictaphone and Mictopus. But I don't think I ended up actually making it. I should do that. Even if no one else thinks it's funny, it makes me laugh. How many bullets can you take? Dez is just bulletproof. They bounce off his BFJA. Yeah, you said you were gonna fucking go home. Go back to your fucking dorm. I see it. Maybe we have to say goodbye to the grandma. But we're gonna go to the graveyard first. We're gonna go be emo and cry in front of the mausoleum. Price. Even with this pixelated graphics, I can read that says price.
A family mausoleum. It says price. The family must have been fairly rich. Those things don't come cheap.
Can we go in?
A family... No reason to go.
No reason to go. Come on, live a little. Who the fuck is this? Who are you? I already say Henry Bollé is a pass for me. Well, as a straight man, he's also a pass for me too. But more importantly, who is this child? Why are you here in the rain by yourself?
Hey, kid.
Hi, yourself.
What are you doing?
None of your business.
Huh. I like you, kid. You're not here alone, right? Where's your mom?
Oh, she's around.
Oh, she's around.
I don't see her.
You must be blind or something.
I'll go look for your mom, okay? Don't go anywhere.
Whatever.
Now his voice sounds familiar too. She's around. That's Joe Mausoleum, of course. Of course. How could I forget? At my mother-in-law's house, so I got to go, but thanks for the stream. Thanks for being here, Poliki. While you are leaving, I'm going to be looking up this fuck-ass child's voice. I should really just keep the IMDb tab open. I close it every time, and then every time we meet a new character, I'm like, wait, who's this? Okay, I'm assuming it is the character named The Kid. Yes. Okay, he's only been in 2 things. So Broadway. Oh, he's got a profile on Backstage.com. Oh, he has a BFA. BFA from Baldwin Wallace University 2025. God, he's like I'm gonna feel old now. If he graduated college in 2025, he was born in don't tell me, like 2003, 2004. This kid was born after the towers fell. Playing age range 17 to 23. He has a driver's license and a passport, by the way. His skills include intermediate level skateboarding, expert in maracas. wait. Oh, what the fuck? He's an expert in improv, intermediate at singing and editing and skateboarding, expert in maracas, intermediate in keyboard and percussion, intermediate in the Meisner technique and screen acting, beginner/training for stage combat, expert in physical theater and drama training and physical comedy, intermediate in sketch comedy, and in clown training. Okay. Beginner training in ballet, jazz, and modern, intermediate at beatboxing and magic, intermediate at user-generated content, an expert at unboxing videos, and testimonials and reviews, intermediate in social media and as a brand ambassador and as marketing and social media influencer and TikTok. He has a Canon EOS M50 camera and an iPhone phone that can each film in 4K. Let's see, brown hair, brown eyes, Asian, Southeast Asian, Pacific Islander, white/European descent. Been performing since age 5 and professionally since 11. Energetic and adventurous and thrilled to create and explore. So that's just every race. He's just every race ever. He has a stage combat reel. And a 60-second video of him singing. Oh, he also has one as a content creator, too. But this one says he's playing ranges 17 to 25. It also... Oh, he can do British and Southern American accents. And he creates for, like, content for Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Snapchat. So that's interesting. Anyway. Can we look at the
Rest in peace, Grandpa. I wish things could have been different.
Okay. Anyway, I'm not gonna look for your mom. You can fend for yourself, I think. Totally fine.
I shouldn't leave while that kid is alone.
No, I think it's fine. Race? Yes. Why can we look at this tombstone in particular? Ernest Johnson, May 5th, 1925 to May 13th, 1980. Oh, we can look at all of them. Anne Blackwell. Not that we can't look at that one. That one's dialogue. Benjamin Hayward. Stephen Cumming. Oh my god. The kid's gone. He disappeared. Stephen Cummings. More like Stephen Goings. I don't... I need like sound effect for my streaming deck. But the best you got is the CSI Miami noise. I wish a mixed race author, etc., were here. Yeah, if only. If only there was an author and a former model, mixed race, 6'7", We're here. We could be still. Let's see. Oh.
Kid?
Well.
Guess he found his mom.
Sure did, I guess. Alright, we have 2 more tombstones we gotta look at. Eric Mitchell. Elizabeth Parker. Oh, we can look at these ones too.
Alright, this is the right date. Looks like her name
this is
was
literally
Lily
what we're
Myers.
supposed to do.
I should try to get a hold of her family.
Lurk as I get ready to walk. Have a great night, everyone. Oh, I forgot that big walk is happening tonight. Enjoy the Lurk, Des. Hope the walk is very big. I really don't want to look at these pictures. We found the girl's name. I think that's good. Come on, Cassie. Please. I don't know what. I guess. Talk to her. We'll just talk to everybody. When in doubt, talk to everybody about everything.
Oh.
Looking for a while, alright.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
Anyway, what do you know about Lily Myers?
I found out that the drowned girl's name was Lily Myers. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Oh, how could I forget? Sue, Jack, and their children, Lily and Nathan.
Do they still live around here?
Mother and son do. I see them in town from time to time. They live somewhere near the lake.
Oh.
But not the father.
I remember.
No. He disappeared not long after Lily took her own life.
I remember.
Whoa,
Nathan.
she killed herself. That's news to me.
His name is.
Oh, that girl had been troubled for years. Truman made an official statement later. It was no accident.
I see. Do you know how I can reach the family?
Not really, dear.
Why don't you
Like
look
I
in the
said,
fucking phone book?
they
The
tend
yellow
to
pages
keep to
is right out there.
themselves.
Well,
goodbye, Cat.
She's just gonna be sitting there drinking that tea. She's gonna have to pee all night. That's a lot of liquid.
All right, found an address.
Now, why is there an address in the phone book? I thought the phone book was just for.
I got her
Phone
family's address already.
Can we? All right, guess we're going to the Wade residence. Lakeside Cabin.
Somebody around here is a chain smoker. We have something in common. Good to know. There's a ton of discarded cigarette butts.
I think you should eat them.
There's a ton of discarded cigarette butts.
Go ahead.
55 degrees. Not too chilly, thankfully.
Alright, let's look at the window. Excuse
I can
me.
see someone moving inside.
Good. Knock on the door.
Yes? Can I help you?
I hope so. My name's Rain. Kathy Rain.
Joseph's girl. The one they sent away.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what do you want?
What do you...
I had some questions about your daughter, Lily.
Well, you know what? I don't have any answers, girl. Lily was precious, special. Lily died. That's all there is to it.
My grandfather came to see you, right? To ask about her?
Maybe he did. I don't see how that's any of your business.
Why does everybody
I'm
in
not
this game
asking
have
for
blue
much,
eyes?
Mrs. Myers.
Then clearly you have no idea what it's like losing a child. Goodbye.
Anyway, let's just knock again and see what happens.
You again.
Yeah, it's me. No, I don't.
I deserve a few.
No.
What you deserve is a slap in the
No.
face.
What if we stand outside and smoke? What if we start smoking?
Not now.
Nah, I need those for self-intoxication.
No, why can't we
Not
smoke?
now.
I think we should smoke. I think it might help. If we smoke, maybe she'll want to come out and smoke with us. Smoking is a social activity.
Won't you ever give up?
No, I will not. All right, come
Somebody around here.
smoke.
Not now.
Oh, you shut the door. Oh wait, can we like?
I don't think that accomplishes much.
Thick, dense forest.
Thick
What
and
were you
dense.
doing out there, Grandpa?
We go to the boat dock.
Looks like there's a small dock with a couple of boats. I don't have a reason to go down there.
Oh wait.
I'm trying to cut down on the pyromania.
Okay.
I don't think that accomplishes much.
Tragic drown in early morning on Sunday. The girl. The notice is.
I'm having a hard time following that logic.
Just go away.
Just go away.
I don't want to show her that. I'm not leaving until I get some answers.
Bite me.
Can we hit her with the stun gun?
Stop.
God, that would be immense. Care to join me for a smoke, Mrs. Myers?
There we go. We have to click. This.
Well, I'm gonna have to think about it. Well, I suppose one smoke can't hurt.
And that's when he realized it was his own bong.
Oh my, oh now that was a good one. You know what, Kathy? You're okay. Sorry for being such a cranky old bag before. I get a short fuse when I run out of smokes.
Now, that's an understatement. Good thing I had my morning smoke, otherwise we would have had a fist fight on our hands.
Oh, it's getting chilly. Why don't we head inside?
Yeah, I remember this guy.
Now, this here's my boy Nathan. He's special. Nate, be polite and say hello to Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi there, big guy.
Big guy. SpongeBob, big guy pants, okay.
Very lifelike. Contrary to popular belief, I don't believe the owls
It's
are more
okay,
than what they
yeah.
seem.
We got some cigarette butts on the ground. So the ashtray, there's an ashtray outside and there's an ashtray inside. I thought maybe the ashtray outside was like so that she would like not want to smoke inside, but I guess she just smokes so much that she needs an ashtray in every room. No, like I've played the Blackwell games. Yeah, and one of them, the character has like 5 ashtrays in her studio apartment, so I know about needing to smoke. But apparently,
Yet another
she just
burial ground for
likes
those
smoking.
sweet, addictive, not to mention cancer-inducing sticks of tobacco. I'm a huge fan.
Also, she has like six, 7 rugs on the floor, and one on the wall too.
Nice painting. It's signed LM.
LM. Labia Major. Hello, Subasa. Welcome in. Enjoy the lurk.
So you wanted to ask me about Lily?
Yeah. Do you mind telling me what happened when
I'm
my
glad
grandfather
you like the
came to
shout
see
out.
you?
Well, he
I
knocked
worked
on
hard
my
it.
door a few years after Lily had passed away. I didn't know Joseph too well myself, but I'd heard of him and the good he'd done for the other people around here. So I let him in. He started asking a bunch of questions about Lily, like if I was absolutely sure that it was suicide.
And what did you say?
The truth. That she was depressed and had been for a long time. I had no doubts about what happened.
All right. Anything else?
Well, he was weirdly curious about her paintings.
Lily painted?
Yep, that's one of hers right there on the wall.
I see. It's beautiful. So, in what way was he curious?
He asked if Lily had painted anything odd or strange. I didn't really get what he was after, but I let him have a look at her work. He spent some time browsing through them, and then he wrote something down on a piece of paper, thanked me, and left.
Huh. Any idea of what he could have seen?
Not really. I had the paintings all lined up. Could have been any of them.
Would you mind showing them to me?
Well, I would if I could, but this is the only one I have left. I sold the rest many years ago to this weirdo art collector.
What do you think about this church?
It's a good church. I go there from time to time. I bring Nate, too, when that boy needs the fear of God put into him.
No reason to show her that.
No reason to show.
No reason to show her that.
Okay.
No reason to show her that. No reason. Hey, Sue, do you recognize any of these men?
Well, there's Joseph Rain. Always so handsome. I had such a crush on him back in the day. And... no way. That's him. The man who bought the paintings. He's much younger here, but there's no mistaking that hair and nose.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, little cat. That's the guy who walked into this cabin with $5,000 in cash.
That's very helpful, Sue. Thanks. Ugh. Another question for the elusive Mr. Wade. I'd rather just... Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather? How he ended up in a wheelchair?
Stroke, wasn't it? At least that's what I heard.
Not necessarily. There are some divided opinions about it.
Now that I think about it, that whole ordeal happened to him not long after he came here.
How long?
A week, maybe, at the most.
A lot of things.
I don't need to ask her about that.
I think we should. What do you know about John Air Force?
Mind telling me what Lily was like, Sue?
I'd be happy to. She was Nathan's older sister by 2 years. Lily was like any girl growing up, normal, happy, talking about school, boys, and whatnot. And she and Nathan were close back then, always playing together in the woods. When Lily was 10, she started drawing, always doodling on just about anything she could get her hands on. We didn't have much, really, and so she used what she could. Once I even caught her scribbling on toilet paper. On her 12th birthday, we gave Lily a thick sketchbook with an assortment of pencils. She was ecstatic. That was the happiest I'd ever seen her. From that day, drawing became her life. Eventually, her art teacher at school helped her to get started with oil painting. When Lily was 15, something changed. At first, I thought it was just usual teen angst, but no, this was something different. She started going out, disappearing for long periods of time. She locked herself in when painting. She never used to do that. I tried everything. Counseling, support groups, antidepressants. Nothing worked. About a year later, she just gave up. And well, you know the rest.
I'm sorry, Sue. That must have been unimaginable.
Thanks, darling, but it's been a while now. I've learned to live with it.
You know, I've been through something similar. My mom. She never killed herself, but, well, she came close.
That's a damn shame. I heard about her problems. Is she doing any better now?
Better isn't the word I'd use. I had to put her in a place where she couldn't hurt anyone, including herself.
Yeah, life ain't easy for any of us. Flip a few coins along the way, and I could have ended up somewhere like that myself. I'm awfully sorry things went that way for you, Ma. Anyhow.
Thanks, Sue. Taking it one step at a time.
I don't need to ask her about that.
Hey, geez, calm down.
So, Charles Wade was the one who bought those paintings from you?
Yep, like I said, he gave me $5,000 for Lily's paintings. If you want to know his reasons, you're gonna have to ask the man himself.
What do you do to support the two of you?
A little bit of this and that. Got me some cash saved up, too. Nathan helps out when he can.
What happened to your husband, if you don't mind me asking?
You could say he didn't quite cope as well as I did with what happened to Lily. He got himself a death wish after what happened to her, started drinking and getting into all sorts of trouble. 5 years left for him in the joint now. Been there for 15.
Man, that must be rough for you.
Oh, we're doing just fine without him, aren't we, Nate?
Mama takes good care of us.
Mama sure does.
So, tell me about Lily's art.
It used to be about cheerful things, landscapes, animals, bright colors. But as she drifted further into depression, she started painting horrible things, death and decay. And the last few pieces looked like something out of a nightmare.
That's awful. Did Lily ever get any recognition for her art?
Not really. Except from the guy I told you about who bought most of her paintings.
Robin, thank you for the 8 months. Happy anniversary. Okay.
I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
It's getting late. I should head back to the city.
Okay, and we are going back to the dorm room. Which is good because I want to wrap up anyways.
Hey, you're still up.
I was wondering when you'd show up. How did it go?
Long story. I found out about some stuff that happened when I was a kid.
That's what you missed on Glee.
What a mystery. So what's the plan now?
I don't know yet, but I'll figure something out.
What about this Charles Wade? You still haven't talked to him? And that strange bright picture you showed me? Those tapes? Listen, I know this guy.
Eileen, relax. We can talk about it tomorrow, okay?
Oh, it's way too late now.
Oh, I couldn't possibly sleep now. I'm way too excited.
Well, that makes one of us. Nighty.
Good night, Kat. Hey, Kathy, wake up!
Ugh, you are so lucky there are no sharp objects near this bed.
Guess what? I got an idea.
Please tell me it involves you taking a sabbatical.
Haha, so you found all this evidence, right? Pictures, tapes, and stuff?
I guess. Why?
Well, as you know, I have a computer. And I know this hacker guy, Dave, and... Oh, never mind. I'll just write you a note. You go back to sleep.
Seriously, Eileen, sometimes I just marvel at how your brain works.
I know, right?
That night, Kathy dreamed. First she reigns, and now she dreams.
Are you sure you want to do this, Catherine? You still have time, if you think there's any chance you would change your mind.
I'm sure, Doctor. Just get it out of me.
Oh,
But
I
please,
forgot about
don't
this
tell
part.
my mom.
I forgot
I'm
about this
sorry, but we have to do that. It's the law.
part. Okay, so, if you're sensitive to this... wait, hold on. Hold, please. I don't even know what... There, we'll just do that. If you're sensitive to abortion, and that kind of those kinds of topics, maybe sit this cutscene out. I'll remove the pinned chat when it's over. We're gonna say this one.
It's none of her business. It's my choice to make. I have enough shit going on with her already. This would just add fuel to the fire.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
Fine. Let's just get this over with then.
Right this way.
Shit's very different with the long hair and the different piercings. Okay, that part's over. Safe to come back now if you decided to not watch.
Ugh, I hate that dream. I guess Eileen went to class. I probably should too. Nah.
Okay. Like I said, we're gonna start. We're just gonna call this day 2. Quit to the main menu. All on set. Actually, let's one more. Okay. So, like I said, we're gonna end there. That was the end of day 1. I think there's 3 days in this game. I'm not entirely sure, but let's check bingo. Let's see. Pixel hunting. Oh, they were definitely pop culture. I mentioned the Blackwall games. I did that. They got a little stuck. That was weird. Okay. I had to sneeze and then immediately did not have to sneeze. Yes, we did make fun of the way we made fun of cocky. I think that's that. So check your bingos. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to check your bingo. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do our acknowledgments. out. So, Kelsey, Luce, and Robin, thank you for the resubs today. Saying thank you for the raid. Turtle, thank you for the hits. Thank you. Wait, somebody yesterday named Salem Bitch Trials followed, which is a hilarious. So we are going to say goodbye to YouTube. So YouTube, if you would like to continue watching the VODs after the fact, it's free to subscribe to me on YouTube, and you can like ring the bell notification or whatever to get notified when the new VODs go up. But if you'd rather watch me live, you can watch me at twitch.tv/BudWindchimes. That's BUDWINDCHIMES, where it is free to follow. And if you have an extra $6 lying around per month, you can subscribe. If you have Amazon Prime, though, you can make Jeffrey Bezos pay for your subscription, which I think is pretty neat. I post my weekly schedule on my Blue Sky, my Instagram, and my TikTok, and my Twitch story. TikTok story and Twitch story. And usually I post those on Sunday. But if you're not on social media and you just like to watch on Twitch or just on YouTube, I stream on Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, like 99% of the time, and usually the VODs go up that within the next few days after that. The links to my socials are in my About tab, both on Twitch and on YouTube, so you can check me out there. I've been working on posting more clips and other like short form stuff on as a reel, as YouTube Shorts, and as TikToks. So perhaps you might see my face on those sites. I think that's all. So we are going to say goodbye.